Greetings, traveler. You've just landed on the Mikey and Me podcast, but fear not, for this is no mistake. No fault in the stars, no glitch in the matrix. I'm afraid this has all been planned, predetermined by powers known not to us. So pull up a chair and join us as we find our way together for you or among friends.
Amen to that. Might be a
full house. We got a full house
of men. I've never had this many grown men in my room.
We're fellowshipping.
Not that you guys know.
Lots
full
of
house.
men in here.
Okay, I thought you were going to talk about
Speaking of being
the
around a lot of
Tanners.
men, he's going to be around a lot of men pretty soon.
That's true, but
Lot of
yeah, we got special people here.
Yeah, special
Nothing
people.
new.
Who is this? People that can't see that are listening.
So this is my nephew, I think. What's your name?
Caleb.
Caleb.
He's been on. If you're a fan of the podcast, he was on in the many episodes in the back, not listening to us playing PlayStation.
Many episodes ago.
No.
PlayStation 1.
Yep, and this guy we got a bonus.
Bonus Thugs in Harmony?
The bonus.
Give us a little harmonize with me.
No, it's the bread and Armand Jones.
Yeah, so we're all in here, just up to some tomfoolery. We got a little bit
like
of
that
time, and I enjoy the word tomfoolery as well. You know what word I was thinking of the other day that I thought of that I really like? Kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle.
Gotten into a
That's a
kerfuffle.
pretty interesting word right there.
Kerfuffle.
I thought
Y'all
that
were
in
getting
a-
y'all were getting into a kerfuffle about this
It's one of those
basketball
words that
talk.
The sound of the word, I feel
Old
like
school
describes
versus new school.
what it actually is pretty well.
Exactly.
Like a kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle.
That fits.
Yeah.
That
He
fits.
kerfuffled my feathers. You got to be careful with saying that because you're just gonna say,
Who knows what you might say?
Yeah,
A Freudian slip. But let's see. So there's a little short segment because we're graced with Brandon here now. He came to see this guy because what's going on here? Where are you going?
I'm joining the Air Force. Yay.
well, I'm proud.
I'm still only
to
gonna believe
be
it whenever
American.
he's back from basic training.
Yeah.
Now when he ships off, which is when
In the DEPS program, so April 21st is the earliest I can
depths. What is that?
Everybody knows.
leave. Delayed enlistment program. So I've
That-
delayed my
Already done
enlistment.
it.
Oh, because you're already 21. You're gonna be an old guy.
Yeah, I wanted to wait until my 21st. Come out
Okay.
and see friends and family before.
Dang,
So you
21.
only-
That's old.
So instead, so you signed a traditional
Half my
4-year,
age.
but you've already got credit for one
No,
of the
sadly.
years. 'Cause-
So I am doing a 4-year contract, but I'm required to do 4 years inactive
and then
reserves.
2 years like stop loss or what? Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, you put a stop loss on that contract.
So you
Well, no,
excited?
No,
They're what?
No, you were. I was just saying. Yeah, it was like used to. They would do you would do the delayed entry where it would be like you didn't actually go to basic for like a year, but you got credit for that year because you had signed up for it. So essentially, it's like you sign up for a 4-year contract. The first year of it, though, you're not doing shit. You're just waiting.
And
for
it
basic,
counts. You get
and
credit
it
for
counts
it.
towards your 4 years of service.
You should go back in
But
time
then-
and sign up a
Dude,
year
I
ago.
wish I
No,
could.
but-
You have to be
that was-
21 to do it.
No, that was like a 17. Like when you were 17.
That's how they got your early
And then you would
gotcha.
do so from the time you were 18. Like you couldn't go in at 17. You'd go in at 18.
Okay.
But you got credit from 17 to 18.
Well, there you go.
And so when you said depths, like delayed
Okay.
delayed service.
But
that's
so
why
at this
I
point in
wanted to
time, you're
say-
looking at what's the commitment in your mind that you have to the military?
4 or 8 years. So I'm
4
doing
to 8 years.
4 to 8 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So if they hit me with the fat re-enlistment bonus, and I like my job, and
Yeah.
I can get a station to a base I like, I'll re-sign. But if not, I'm just gonna get out and use that experience to get a job.
What do you hope for your job to be while you're there?
Airfield management or aircraft field?
Airfield
systems
management. That's like
systems.
golf course management, except for airplanes.
Yeah, I
Cool.
literally just run the airway, the hangars, maintain it, keep it clean, communicate with like the base command, make sure if something needs to go down, I'm the one responsible.
There you go.
Or aircraft fuel systems, so I repair, maintain, and basically fix up anything regarding the fuel systems on
Okay.
a jet or a
Well,
cargo.
cool.
Are you excited? Are you happy? You ready to go do this? Are you nervous, or what is it?
Yeah. Are you nervous?
What's your?
I'm not excited for basic, but I'm excited for everything.
It's the
that
easiest
follows.
of all of them.
Why not basic?
I don't want to shower naked around 50 other men.
Dude,
You want to shower with your clothes on around?
you
other men?
like,
How many-
if you want,
I
like,
know. I hear the first thing to do is get
Yeah.
your butt
But
naked
is
on a
it
bus.
not-
So you
is
get
it
over
not
that.
enough
He said
men?
10 men is okay, but
Is it not enough men?
No,
wish
no
more
men
men
would
were
be
there?
preferable.
No, are you about to say, Mikey?
I was gonna say, would it? I mean, we could. Y'all want to make him feel comfortable? We could get you. Like,
you wanna do him a solid
go
before he
take a
goes?
shower right now. Like,
Wait,
Man,
gonna
back
take a-
in the day,
we gonna take a
Brandon would have
shower
helped him.
break.
Maybe
Huh?
20 years ago, he would have helped him out with that.
hey,
We all would have.
we don't have to put that on record like that. It's cool.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
20
man.
years ago, we just had conversations about how to help
yeah,
people
man.
with these problems.
There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with
But
if
yeah,
you gotta
so-
shower
Yeah,
with
big
the homies.
advocates for.
That's
So
your,
what
that's
do you-
your main thing. Your main thing
Not
about
being naked
basic
around
is not wanting to be having to shower around men.
So it's not the
Jokingly, yeah.
physical, any
Realistically,
physical
it's-
exertion. It's literally the group nudity.
No, realistically, it's mostly just having to wake up, being screamed at, standing at formation.
But you
keeping
were
everything-
raised by my sister, so
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's more like I don't get to access phones or the internet. So I
oh,
can't
you get
talk to
beat
anybody.
without your socials.
So I won't be able to talk to anyone. I have to write letters, and I'm given an hour of phone calls once.
Everyone,
I think
you know,
once every other week.
there should be a program that lets people do that. At least the social, basically, kind of like a detox almost. You can communicate, but you got to write letters.
Well, that's what I plan on doing. It's just more
You
of
promise
like,
that you write us a letter day one so we can read it before you get back,
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
write letters to everyone. I have your address memorized, so
as you
just-
should.
it's just more of
Give
I'm
it
not
out right
excited
now.
for
It's
being.
Drop that. Drop
What
the
you waiting
location.
on?
Well, that's
Drop the
cool.
location,
Well,
son.
before he gets
I
going,
got yours memorized.
he's
Let me
gonna
tell
be
y'all.
do y'all have any beef to settle before you go? Because I know
Nah,
y'all
we
both hate the
vegetarians.
Mavericks. You're both.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things
It's a
y'all.
love.
You said we both hate the
how,
Mavericks?
I'm curious, when did y'all start becoming friends? Because I remember I'd start hearing him say, you know, I talked to Brandon like once a week, twice a week, and he'd be like, yeah, I've been talking to your nephew. I'm like, what's going on here, guys?
Yeah, he just we've been following each other for a few years, and then
Yeah.
he would respond to some of my
Cars.
stories, and he'd send me messages asking like typically about like basketball.
Yeah.
So we just started talking about the Mavs.
So you're connected over Mavs, basically.
Yeah, and now it's
Sometimes the Cowboys. But,
So
you
is
know,
y'all's
that's-
friendship falling apart with the with these way these two?
Nah, I
franchises
mean
are
it's,
going?
it's not just that, but yeah, you know, sometimes I try to talk like an old man too.
good
you know.
advice.
I try, you know, just. But yeah, no, it really started because you know it's cool to hear the other perspective, you know,
Half
the
your
younger
age?
perspective, you know, yeah,
Yes.
half my age for real.
My age, too.
I feel as though the difference, like in the two perspectives, is more optimism, less optimism, more
I'm
like.
not that pessimistic, man.
No, I don't. No, not pessimistic.
Wait, who is the
not
optimistic one?
pessimistic. It's just that, like, from where you've come from as a fan in regards to the Cowboys and the Mavericks.
He's pretty.
It's
He's,
like,
lived through a
he's
lot
done
of
with the
things.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm a Chargers.
I'm
fan
not
now.
done with the Cowboys,
No,
but
I-
I just don't care.
yeah, I just meant like that's what I'm saying though.
You know
but
what I
like at
mean?
least with the
Like-
Mavericks,
That's-
at least with the Mavericks, is that it's like we've
I'm done
you know,
with them too
come
now.
from come from being like them being trash teams and stuff and coming
Yeah.
up to where now we're just kind of like. Yeah, we built all the way up to this point to trade this generational talent. I'm done. Whereas it's like I
Yeah.
feel like him and he's more still like, yeah, I'm invested in the Mavs. Like I'm still a Mavs fan. Whereas it's
Nah,
like
I'm done with them fools.
that's what I'm saying. And he's
Because like
not,
as,
and
as
that's
much
what I mean.
as the
You
Cowboys
have-
make me mad, they ain't never done nothing this stupid.
Yeah,
that's
it's-
what.
Could
and-
you imagine if Tony Romo was like MVP level?
But-
And I was a Romo fan, obviously, but like, could you imagine if he was MVP level and you know they went to the Super Bowl and the next year they're like, yeah, let's trade Romo.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I
Dude,
think the problem
That's
is
crazy.
Dude, the thing for me, and I just kind of think about more, is just not even the Luka factor. The fact that we
What you
happen
got
to
back
be a
in
city.
return?
We happen to be a city that had a European
Yes.
player named Dirk
Yes.
who was here. We saw a way.
couldn't have been
and
a
we
more
saw a
perfect
way
story.
management handled that player, kept him here, and it took some time, and we got a championship, and we had some great years,
Dude,
some great stuff, and we saw how much they'd already done. It's like we literally had a passing of the baton, and
Yeah,
Right.
the city was like, yes, we have a hero.
Meant more than like
Yeah.
anything.
And
Right.
we have a hero.
I've said that
We
before.
literally
I'd
have a
rather
hero
have
now.
the one with
Yeah.
Dirk than 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
the two
That's
that the
what
Warriors
it's like.
had with
Nothing-
KD
nothing-
adding. You know,
It's like having a
After that
superhero
match-
you root for. The new one comes out, and then he gets like killed
and like
already.
it's something
Hold
about
on, what?
the you know Dirk's personality was like
Yeah, that
Luka
champ-
was
that
fun
the
like
city-
that. So
the
we're like
city was
cool.
Just as happy that Dirk won that championship as we were that like it was an equal level. I feel like in the city of like we were
Yes,
glad
it's
that we were
me.
finally NBA champions, like that we
Yeah.
we could call ourselves NBA champions.
Especially after 06.
But
If you
then-
lived through
but
06 and then that, oh
but
my
then
gosh.
For Dirk to get his redemption, because
Yeah, I
that's
was
what
crying with
everybody
Dirk.
Everybody wanted that.
Dude, to get the 06 against the team and have a rematch and then win,
And it's a better version.
what kind of a dream?
You got LeBron instead of
fine.
Shaq.
We have
I
that,
mean, come
man.
on. And then you got Bosh.
And
I
we
mean,
have what
that
the
was a better
Rangers just
version.
did, so it's all in this.
Yeah.
So it's sad. It's sad.
And then we just went to the finals, man.
Dude,
That's crazy.
It's so,
They were just in the finals, and you're like, yeah,
It's
this ain't enough.
You know what the thing that's craziest to me is just that like the list of fumbles that's going to be at the end of Nico Harris's like, and I don't wish bad on anybody. I'm not like trying to. I know that there's
I wish-
the
Never
whole
mind.
man in the arena thing, whereas that it's like. You know, I'm on the outside looking in, judging whatever. It's like he's the
being
one
recorded.
making the moves. That's
Yeah.
under the pressure that has to do
from a
something.
purely
I'm not-
business perspective.
I'm
without
just saying that it's
any
like if
fan
you look at the
consideration.
things that he's fumbled as far as the Steph Curry Nike deal or whatever he was a part
I
of.
don't know much about that, but I can.
He
the
called
pieces
him.
together.
He called him Steven or something.
Oh,
or Steph.
Yeah,
He fumbled
Steph
him.
Curry.
Yeah,
And then he
Yeah.
went
He
and
called
signed
him
with
Seth, didn't he, or
Adidas.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, in the meeting he was like,
Yeah.
he called him Seth or something. He was like, "Hey, what's up, Seth?" or "Seth" or something. He screwed his name up.
Dude,
and from
that's
that moment, Steph
such a
was like,
simple, like,
and then he
mess
went and
up,
signed
like,
with Adidas
seriously?
or Under Armour.
It'd be
And it
funny
was
if we
like
find out that he
Under Armour.
accidentally traded Luka by like typing
Yeah,
his name in the
and
wrong
then he-
form. or
but then there was
something.
something-
It's like, oh wait, did you send that out already?
It's like crap. I thought it was Luka Kleber. I did not know.
All of us
Man.
say
Yeah,
it's the worst
so-
fucking
That's
fucking
crazy.
But then there was
episode
another.
ever, and
There
that's
was
what
some
happened.
other deal he did too that
What
was
if-
like a crazy fumble that he traded somebody else away earlier in the career as well or something. He did some other screw up.
He's had some slips in his
And
past.
it's like-
his
The
management
thing
life.
that's the craziest is last year when he traded for Daniel Gafford and PJ
Exactly.
Washington. I thought I was like, oh, this guy is out. Like he
That's
wants
how
to
I
win.
felt.
And then we traded Luka, and I was
Right.
like, okay, what did we get in return? We got Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and one first-round pick. And we gave up a guy like Maxi Kleber, who we
We
drafted.
got a first round pick in what year?
2029.
2040.
And
Yeah,
that's the
no,
thing.
but
is
31.
How
It's
do,
not-
I'm sorry, I said
years-
2040.
That's
How
right.
many years after? So, what year was it they traded Luka in
20,
24?
25.
25.
It was earlier this year.
So that will be in what year of Luka's
4 years.
contract
No,
with
but
the Lakers?
I feel like those
Assuming
type
they're
of
not
trade
gonna be
things are
like-
literally just
Yeah,
chips.
Luka's going to be
They're
30
not like
years
people
old
don't
in
use
his
them.
prime.
You're going to get a pick
Yeah.
at the very last
Right.
round.
Yeah, because he's
Very
gonna
last
be.
pick.
It's gonna be a dynasty because they've
Might as
already
well be a
started
second
building
round
around him.
fucking-
Yeah, but Mikey,
Nah.
well, and how it is it don't those picks work different in the NBA as well? The first round picks and something.
Well,
if it's like, can
the
it change
top-
or
the top-
something?
Only
Well,
if it's
you're-
protected.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
it's
so
a
a
top
protected
10 or a
pick.
lottery protector, like a top 3,
Okay.
that means if we land the top 3 pick, we keep it.
Right.
But it's, an
not
unprotected, so no matter
It's
what,
not
we get
protected,
that
but
pick.
look, Luka would
honestly,
have to have
it's
a
just a
catastrophic
valuable
injury
piece.
for it to
Yeah,
matter.
it's
like a
gonna be-
trade that far in advance is just like having a card to potentially play then.
It's worthless.
You know,
Yeah,
It's
like-
worthless when you're dealing with. It's like that.
when you
It's like a
protect
bond,
what
like a
Luka's gonna
maturing
do
bond, you know? It's like,
4
oh-
years with the Lakers, they're going to be if not in the fucking finals, they're definitely
Yeah.
going to be a late round playoff team. So
Right.
that pick
Mhm.
you're
So,
gonna
yeah,
get
it's-
is at the very
and it's
top.
almost
They
an
may
unknown
as
thing
well-
because
they-
you don't
they
know
may
the
as well
value of
have
that
gotten-
pick until that draft class comes
Motherfucker,
up.
no,
So you know what I
the
mean?
NBA is not the NFL though. It was-
Wait,
you're
hold
not
on,
having
what?
Talent, but you're not having talent all up and down.
Oh no, it's
through
it's
the-
very different.
through-
No,
very
so it's
different.
No, but the problem is that either way, it's not like you're gonna.
getting
Hey, we're gonna
high
potentially
second
get
round.
a fifth, a
Wait,
number
so
5
Caleb,
pick.
do you think
you know?
does the Air Force have a league
pick.
you could get involved with? Maybe you could become draft eligible.
I'm hiding the fact that I'm a Mavs fan for years to come.
But you could still become draft eligible and play for a different
You don't
team.
have to do
Nah.
No, what kind of draft we talking about? You talking about military stuff? Because I
No,
mean,
he thinks he can ball.
that. We the
Yeah?
delegation.
in 2K.
In 2K and real life.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay, man.
2K
If-
is real life, right?
If
I am
like
good,
that
I am
one.
good at 2K.
I'm not. I mean, I'm
If
not
I've seen him
challenging
sit
that.
here
I
and
haven't
make
played
perfect
2K in
plays.
so long.
Did
I
you-
wouldn't even play with you on
Yeah.
that. That's fine. I haven't played
So
2K in years.
what's a non what else do y'all connect in life on that's not sports?
Movies and like TV shows and games. Like we were talking about games a few times.
Yeah, wait, movies and TV shows. What common interest there do y'all share? I think that might be made up.
I think it was just more of a discussion. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we've had different discussions, but music, there's been a lot of
Okay,
conversation.
I'm curious
He
where
sings
y'all.
With music, it's a lot of times
it's
it's
out
me.
with music suggestions.
It's like I'll see him say something, or it'll be like on his story, it'll be something old. So I'll be, oh, what you know about 8 Ball and MJG? That was one thing we talked. What do you know about Bone Thugs? So then I'm like, hold on,
Dude.
let me see you a few. Let me
Dude,
see you a few songs.
okay, this guy last night, it's one of those questions that makes you just feel old just because he didn't know the answer. He comes back in, he's like, hey, what was that movie where there's the guy that had the car that he talked to? It was a show.
I
It
knew
wasn't a
it.
movie.
I just couldn't remember
I'm like,
the name.
Knight Rider? He's like, yeah. I'm
The
like,
funniest thing is that's even before our time, technically. You know
but
what I
the
mean? Like we're
reruns, we're that
babies
age
or whatever. But
where
yeah,
reruns
reruns
actually had power.
Yeah,
we
because
all
you didn't
this
have
stuff.
all the things that kids have now.
Yeah,
So you're
that's
like,
the only way Mikey watched
like,
MASH.
I'm going to be entertained by this
Right?
13-year-old show in the middle of the day in the summer because there's nothing else to
I
really
know
do.
he eat hamburgers off the bathroom floor, right?
Yeah. Wait, but no, Caleb had an interesting thing. He was compelled to have his fingernails painted before he goes in.
Yeah.
So this is self-expression. What does it like? How so? Is it just a random thing to do to get a
Yeah,
girl to touch
Sierra
your
was
hand?
just like, "Can I paint your nails?" And I was like, "Fuck
You're
yeah,
like,
why
let
not?"
me see. Your hands look soft. Yeah, you can do that.
It's from another Caleb. That's what that.
Yeah,
with the
it's from the
Chicago
older
Bears.
Caleb.
Yeah. Mikey hit him with
Oh, that one too.
Deep, buddy.
You want me? Okay.
Uh-oh.
I know. I put him on the spot, but this is where he shines.
So, I've noticed that whenever I've been seeing, I'd see certain things on Instagram that were liked by you,
Oh, okay.
and I've noticed.
Is this gonna hurt to hear this? Because
No,
I'm already
no,
I'll own
no.
up to it.
It's not any women's and
I'm
stuff.
not a
is it?
bitch. I'll
I'm just
own up to
curious
it.
what's going on because I've noticed that you went from.
Oh yeah. This
I was
way.
seeing a lot of frog content, and I was seeing.
Oh, that's
and
another
I was
thing we
seeing
talk
a lot
about.
I was seeing a lot of frog stuff, and I was enjoying it. I'm a big fan of frogs. I'm a frog guy, and I enjoy that content. And you
me
brought
with
that
it.
into my life, and then all of a sudden, the frog content went to monkey content,
Dude,
and
We have a monkey
I
right
was
here.
like, I was like,
didn't
where?
notice that.
I was like, when did the monkeys come involved? When did the little monkey? Because you changed your picture,
Blame Instagram.
and
Wait, I
then
didn't
all of a
know
sudden
that he
he
had a
was
monkey
sharing ape
face.
stuff and monkey things,
Monkey
and I'm
piss game.
seeing.
Oh,
I'm seeing
okay.
like there's videos I'm
Dude,
seeing
he's
that
got
are
a-
funny, like
he's got
me
a
and bro
shirt you
chilling
gotta
and it's
pull
two
out
little
later.
monkeys or something, and I'm like,
He's got a
now,
group of friends, gamers. They call themselves the Monkey Piss Gang. They
Yeah,
made some cool
MPG.
jerseys.
I'm gonna get it
Okay.
tatted on.
So
me,
that's
everything.
why you have the monkey because of that.
So
I
it went from
you
frog.
can't tell me.
I'm
You-
like,
here's
what'd
the
you
thing.
say, boy?
Listen, I will say this until I die. The orangutan is
monkey
the best
piss
plant.
is the most delicious.
The orangutan is the best animal on the planet.
Orangutan.
The
Shut
best.
it down, bro.
It's the best.
What does the best even
Shut it
define
down.
the
You're gonna
best?
have the quickest episode in history, man.
No,
Shut
what-
this
what-
thing down.
Oh yeah, we only got a couple minutes.
That's
We gotta
it,
take a
yeah.
break. But no, what's the best? So how do you say the best?
They're chill.
That's
So like,
okay.
they're the most. Listen,
Hold on, that must have chill
They don't
monkey.
be killing fools.
listen.
They the best animals.
They don't rip faces.
They can. I've seen a video of an orangutan driving a golf cart, playing golf. They hang from trees. They're like the best friend you could have.
So for an
Bro,
animal
you
to
ain't
be the
never seen
best,
King
the
Louie?
top on
That
your
boy
list
was
are
crazy.
can
Oh,
this
but
animal play golf?
You ain't got no friends.
No, he's like, can this animal play golf? Can this animal drive a golf cart? And if they can do those things, there's a good chance he might be on the best list.
That's what I'm. That and they're friendly. Like
You
they're
ever
the most
seen-
docile.
Bro, King
they're
Louie was a.
You ever seen
Wait,
what?
which one drip faces off? Is that chimpanzees?
those are chimpanzees. Orangutans are friendly towards humans.
Go knock on Joe's door and ask him to tell us about chimps.
Oh,
That's
Al
his-
Ray?
All right.
No, Joe.
Joe. Oh, Joe?
Down the hall.
Oh, yeah, Mr.
Dude,
Rogan?
chimps,
Yeah,
man,
he's not
dude,
even
I'm
giving me time.
fucking.
You ever seen a chimp?
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
If you've
But,
seen
hey,
the
do
stuff
we-
I like,
do
they're
we take a
adorable,
quick
aren't
break?
they?
It's
No,
about,
that's what I'm saying, and I just noticed that you.
It's almost 8:30.
I noticed that.
A second.
Yeah.
I noticed that that it went from frogs to the ape stuff and the monkeys, and I'm a big fan of it. But
Oh, yeah, no, he
But-
hasn't hit the deep question yet. He's got to get this
no,
deep
that
question.
was it. I was just saying that I wish we'd get back to the
I feel
basics
betrayed.
and get back to
I
the
know.
frogs.
I didn't know you fell off of the frogs like that.
No, I
That's
still
fine, bro.
listen.
For what
I
it's
still
worth,
like
2
frogs.
nights ago, he was up all nights with frog YouTube videos.
Frogs. See?
Yeah, no, frogs
Okay.
are awesome. I love frogs. It's
Okay.
just my algorithm. They were
Making
like,
sure,
well,
man.
you're liking monkeys.
Man,
Yeah,
there's
here's a
some
bunch
crazy
of monkeys.
stuff in my algorithm, and I have to like exercise that joint. I'm
Exercise
like, yo,
the
I
demons
try
out of the
and what I
algorithm.
try and do is I go through and I like the wildest shit so that all of my friends start seeing the wildest shit.
They're like,
And then they're all like, Mikey likes this.
you're like,
man,
Mikey.
I know which
love
reminds me
like
a lot of like
everything.
videos liked by you of dudes in dresses. Like,
No, Mikey.
No, that
Mikey's
is-
got his
I will
comment
say-
game on
That's a
fire.
slip. That's my bad.
yeah, they were slips too. Yeah, you're right.
That was my fault.
Dresses.
Joke of the night right there.
That was
Same
good.
thing.
I will say I've seen one video that you liked of an Indian dude just lip singing an Indian song, and I was like,
Was
Yeah.
it not beautiful?
I
Was
got
it not beautiful?
I think Instagram is wrong for telling all your homies
It's
what
good.
you like.
I think, no, I
That's why
think it's
I
great.
have an alternate
I
Instagram
hate
account
that.
for all the crazy stuff.
no,
Prior
man.
to being X, Twitter
I'm
was
surprised
the
they
devil
don't
for
have
that.
Yeah.
a system or an
I
option
had
to be like
unfollow- I had
private,
to- I
like
would
in
text homies
browser,
like, bro,
what are
in
you
browser
saying?
I can see what
Instagramming
you're
within
looking
your
at
account.
on
To where,
Twitter,
like,
dog. Like,
But I want my friends to see what I like,
Oh,
especially
no,
on,
but
like
the
on
thing
TikTok. I
about-
repost
I
everything.
think Instagram they should have like a private setting to where I have things I like that aren't shared. But all right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna take a quick little break. Yeah.
I have an
We'll
anti-Chinese
see you
mode.
when we get back.
We'll see.
that was well done.
We're back, and it's great to be back. But we're, unfortunately, Brandon had to leave us. But
He's not
I say,
dead.
unfortunately, he had. That is true. The way I said that is very ominous. I say, unfortunately, had to leave us. I'm grateful he was here in the first place. It was amazing. It was a great little surprise. That I'm glad we could get over here, early enough to be able to catch him before him and the
It meant
family
a lot
had it
to
out.
me.
It was great to see Alicia and the kids.
For
I
them,
hadn't
for you,
seen-
but it meant a lot to me that you got here earlier.
Yeah.
That was very
oh,
that's a powerful thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Just want to make sure we got a chance to see him. It means a lot. Relationships and things like that are important. Speaking of which,
Because Brandon was on a minute ago, so it'll be cool. You're setting the paperwork for
yeah,
everything that was happening literally while we've been doing this.
Yeah.
So it's a cool thing.
yeah, no doubt. And so, yeah, relationships are important. Friendships are important. And speaking of which, we have slacked on our end of the deal of our friendship with Gennaro. On G, we apologize, G. We love you. And we have a backlog of G's jams.
Yeah.
And we have also some we have other cool. G added some little accoutrements to this. That
Yeah.
he went above and beyond, and he didn't have to, and I love it because it's right on par for G. Speaking of which, for par, I played golf with him and Marcus today, and they beat us. Unfortunately.
Next time,
Caleb
maybe
beat us.
you should be on his team.
They really beat us. G and Marcus really got us, and it was
Caleb
unfortunate. But I will say that it was great. G played amazing. G played phenomenal today. Marcus, I think Caleb and I are both pretty sure he cheated. We think he cheated. He's
Caleb was
the,
not forthcoming with the outcome either. When they walked in, I was like,
I'm not.
"Yo, how'd y'all
like,
do?"
I've played casual golf with less than 4 people, and even friends is like, I think you're actually cheating. In this. But I'm not gonna call it because
pretty sure Marcus is a cheater. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. I'm messing.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. No, but
His
people do.
shark
People
face is a
do.
bit
The
of a way.
mulligan mindset. To
Yeah,
where like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought everyone did that.
What? Oh,
Oh,
Oh, we weren't doing
we
that.
didn't get a 4 back there.
we weren't doing that.
We didn't get a
Chris
4.
nailed
Yeah,
it.
we
Oh,
weren't
we
doing
weren't
that?
doing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what my score. I've never even played golf.
Yeah, but I
But-
think
But
No,
this
it was a
mulligan
great-
thing
before we
is
get into
game
his
changers.
tracks, if I can read, do you want me to
Yeah,
read
read
this?
that. Yeah, what did
And
he say?
again, we're probably a couple episodes behind, and we're gonna do 8 songs. 4 of them, I'm pretty sure we've done, but the other 4,
Just
I'm pretty
in
sure haven't,
case.
But
Can
just
never
in
be
case.
too sure.
So this is the weekly quote that should have been a while ago. Life isn't really like a box of chocolates. It's more of a sock drawer with no matching socks. You work with what you got and put them on one at a time. Some have holes, some might be crusty, but one thing for sure, them socks will hold your 10 toes down.
That's what I'm talking about, G.
Beautiful
Biggest
weekly
quote.
quote.
You know,
Good
and I
shit,
realized
G.
that's a missed opportunity. I could have read that like Forrest Gump, and I didn't because you said life. And
Well, let's do it again.
Oh shit.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. I'm like, you can put shit.
Okay, so
I
I'm
got
pretty sure
to
we've
go
done
pee.
these. This is Code of the Friend, P&W. Yeah, no, that's what. So the next one we
Sounds
could
like
do
Lil
here
Caleb music.
is the song is True and Living, Blue and Exile. I know we've done.
Ooh. Yeah, see? That's that old school
Yeah.
lowrider music, G.
It's a good
Yep.
sample.
Dude, he likes good stuff, dude. I'm telling you. Yeah, dude. Next one, Your Love Diplo. And this is an Outfield remix.
This is Matthew shit.
Yep.
Guys got any Molly? I know this song.
Yeah, it's a remix of the Outfield song Your Love by Diplo. It's just a really good remix of a song that was pretty perfect on its own. Let this one go a little bit longer.
Diplo's a good DJ too.
You know, Diplo, he knows what he's doing. Which tease you. And last one, Resentment. This one's a heavy band, I'm pretty sure. The song's Resentment by Kuba Khan to see.
Dude.
All right, let's go punch somebody, G.
Heck yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For
G
sure
will.
you're doing these, if anything, it's probably going to be a way better side.
I was just gonna say, G will do that to you. Like you'll be hanging out with him, and he'll like we go ride to softball games, and he'd pick me up, and he'd pick me up to like Fat Pat, and we'd be going down the road to Fat
Time you
Pat.
get to the-
By the time we get to the damn highway, it's
Lamb of God.
Pantera or some shit, and I'm like, "But what the G? What are you good, dog? What's going on?"
going on here?
Man,
That's my
his-
unique connection
and-
with him.
And I was gonna say, like, the thing about it is, like, that's the thing that has been, like, I think so unique about him, and like that's resonated with you as well, and y'all's connection is that I got to like connect with him more and understand him more because of his music and the
It's a beautiful
taste,
thing.
and it's like it's cool. It's just like in his ability, like I said, to know music and just good music. Like I cannot hype. It's funny. It's such a unique thing that I never would have said before. But like this dude, like I said, he's shown up with speakers and he'll play music and shit, and it's like always perfect
On a
It's like-
Tuesday.
it's just beautiful, man. Well timed, taste. It's just amazing. He doesn't miss. He's like A24.
He doesn't miss. All right, so these are songs that I'm hearing for the first time. We all are for sure,
yeah.
definitively.
Absolutely.
We're starting off with a song called "Soft Spine" by Spirit Box.
I like that cover art.
A little bit of a build up.
There you
I
go.
like that.
Sound like some stuff out of Doom.
Yeah. Next one here we got Mi Burrito Sabanero con Corredion, so with whatever that means.
With
Oh,
the
that's what I'm talking
accordion.
about. Got the squeeze box. Nothing like the squeeze box.
Sierra would get down with this guy's
Probably.
mindset for music. They might be kindred spirits in like music taste. All right, "North in the South" is a
North in
song
the
by
North.
Slim Thug
North.
Yep.
and Propane.
Yep. Let it drop. Let it drop. Yep.
Pretty solid, man.
Good shit.
Last one, "Land of the Lost" by Giovanni and the Hired Guns.
Yeah, he went and saw them like 2 years ago, I think.
Oh,
Maybe a year. Might have been less.
Oh, it's a melodic chord structure. It's gonna quickly hear what the vocals do.
It sounds like if
Yeah.
Mike Ness was
It kinda
in an
did.
emo band.
That sounds good. Yeah, he's a big fan of Giovanni and the Hired Guns. He went and saw him. I
Heck yeah.
want to say it was in like Austin or something because he had invited me, but I couldn't go.
Yeah.
It was like dude drove out to Austin, went and saw him. He's a huge music fan, man. And like I said, man,
Yes. We'll have him. I know he wants to.
I told him we got to have him on.
like
and I
actually
said,
talk to him.
yeah,
hang
and
out,
I was
so
like,
we'll figure that
we'll
out.
have our people talk to your people. It's
Yes.
just this weekend he had stuff going
Oh,
on
yeah.
too after golf or whatnot. I think he might be at the Chris Young concert at Billy Bob's.
There we
I
go.
think, which
But-
is he invited me to. Appreciate that.
This way, I just say, "Gee, the texts and things you send me, I process them deeply, and I love you, and I really look forward to having you on here."
Yeah, man, absolutely. And he just got a promotion too. So shout out to the
Shout
homie,
out.
man.
He's like, "He wasn't supposed to tell people that, Mike. He got."
Dude, hey, you know
I'm
what?
joking.
I gotta pump my homies
dude,
up because I think
awesome.
I
And
think
it's his
beautiful
birthday.
shit like
too.
that. Yeah,
his
he
birthday?
had a birthday not long ago too.
Wait,
yeah,
he's
man.
75, right?
He's 75 and he
Yep.
looks good, dude. He looks so
good.
great.
He looks
they
like
say,
he's
the youngest looking.
he probably
old
looks
Mexican we know.
35-ish.
man, that's the thing about Hispanics, man. That dude probably ain't gonna get a gray hair until he's like 70 something.
Dude, for
You know what they
Get it,
say?
you know, eventually
Hispanic
get-
don't crack.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they, you know,
yeah, that is
they
what
just
they
age
say.
beautifully.
Well, happy
Um,
birthday.
Happy, right? I love G,
Happy
man.
birthday,
So.
G.
And his whole family, man. I think I'm a
They's good
Cardozo.
people. Yeah,
Yeah, but
buddy.
shout out.
Steven.
So speaking of family, and speaking of friendship, and relationship, you know, I know my feeling, you know, in my gratitude toward even having Matthew in my life and Chris having, like, I feel so lucky that I've even had cool brothers that I like and I get along with. And, you know, I feel lucky that Chris and Matthew have had the relationship and the friendship they've had over the years and how much Matt means to me. And it's like, this dude's your uncle. And you have a very close tie in a sense to our family as well. It's like you're named after one of my brothers in a sense, or you share the name as a brother.
His name was after me.
That's what it was.
not
Yeah, I
get this-
forgot.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's
So
not-
yeah,
let's not get that
don't want to
wrong.
get. I'm gonna give you your chance to
John
get your
Connor
lick in.
over here.
Caleb's gonna be like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? He's gonna get back at you. Don't worry. But you know what I mean. So I just wanted to, you know, with all that being said, it's like, you know, give you the chance to talk about like what Matthew and your uncle, you know, Chris and Caleb and everybody, you know, what they mean to you or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I still remember vividly when he was living in an apartment complex in downtown Dallas.
Wait, what?
I still remember when you were living in an apartment in downtown Dallas.
Matthew never
He
lived
put
in
me
an
on to
apartment in downtown
Skyrim
Dallas.
for the first time.
Oh, that was close to downtown.
No,
No,
I
right
know.
in,
Yeah,
but
just
close
kidding.
enough. Close enough.
I know.
And he had bone armor, and I thought it was the coolest
Dragon
thing.
bone armor.
Yeah.
Dude, ain't
That
no
was-
joke, dude.
In what game?
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Dude,
Oh,
that
yeah.
that was
Is that the-
that,
I
that
took
was
it-
those when the certain girl, and I would literally be like, I'm gonna be in Skyrim for a few hours.
Is that
I would
the-
tell my game, I'd be like, that's what
Wait.
I'm gonna be.
You said what?
Whenever I was with
No, yeah,
E
not
word.
that. But
But I'm
You
gonna be in
said-
Skyrim for a few hours.
in.
I think you
Yeah, but I'm
I
gonna be
said-
in. I'm
Yeah.
actually
No,
gonna
I
be
know.
within the world. That's where I'm
That's
living.
what-
Yes.
No, I know. where
Not
it's
playing.
Like,
I'm
hey,
gonna be in.
I
Skyrim.
am fully immersed.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, yes.
You're like, that's what was. I'm gonna be
That's-
in Skyrim. For
Yes.
the next
That's what it
4
feels like.
hours.
Like playing Skyrim for the first time. It's a completely unique world.
Is that the game where it's I used to be a traveler, but I took an arrow to the
Yeah.
knee?
Yes.
That's the
The
okay.
White Run.
Or the
Guy.
one
Oh, yeah,
where
dude.
Priolo was like,
So-
he had the cat. He modded
So
it.
that-
And he was like, I don't think.
That's one of the cool things I've introduced. Wait, what was Cat Dick saying?
No, he was talking about like he had made a character and it was some kind of like ring that gave you powers.
Okay.
And it was like you could only wear like one on each finger. So he made his character a cat and was like, I don't see why you can't be a cat and have 100 rings on your tail or some shit. And so he had this
guy.
like
I love
fucking
Priolo.
badass character.
Priolo's
He had just
awesome.
modded the shit out of
I
it.
remember whenever y'all like told me to call him Cat Dick or something. And
Chris
I said
did.
It.
I've
I called
never
him.
perpetuated
I know.
that.
I
He
know.
knows
It
that.
was.
and that might be
it was
one thing he respects about me.
It was.
'cause I've
It was
never
like
perpetuated
Brandon.
that.
It was Brandon or Chris was like, yeah, he's
Brandon.
Cat Dick. And I like called him that, and he like literally, and I love this dude for it, and I respect the hell out of him because he like instead of lashing out at me, he like went from looking at me to like looking at Chris and them and being like, you know what, like y'all are some motherfuckers, man. Like he said something to them about, you know, because he pretty much knew like, oh cool, yeah, no, yeah, get him.
Also, this guy just met me. I'm cat dick to him.
Get your little brother. You know I can't lash out at a 12-year-old.
Yeah, this little kid is cooler than me. Awesome.
But dude, it was like from that day forward, I was like, oh man, my bad. I thought it was just a joke. Like and I'm like, oh damn, dude, I felt bad.
That's why I never picture it. He's another person I have a unique
Priolo's
connection
awesome.
with.
I love Priolo. He's a really cool dude.
No,
man.
he's an amazing dude.
Priolo's a super genuine, funny dude. Like he's just got. I think he's got pretty good humor, man. Yeah. So we were talking about what was it we just said? There was something. Skyrim. Y'all had me thinking Oblivion. That predated. That was
Bethesda.
before.
Yeah, but they made this. The same people
No, I know.
made that game.
So I was gonna say that was that not the original type of.
There's basically this Skyrim precursor.
Right. Okay. That's what.
Same
That's all.
company.
We don't have to get hung up, but that's what I.
Yeah, Skyrim was like the better version of the product that they made. It's like the next thing.
I just
They
love
haven't made
all.
one for 14 years.
Yeah, and I just love all of the cool, like memes, or I guess you could just call them video mashups that people have done on YouTube of like Oblivion NPC in real life. Have you seen those? I'm sure where they play the Oblivion music or what, like that little like harp music or the flute. And you know what I'm talking about?
That and the obsessed fan, a dude who would follow you around.
Yeah.
Like, I love you. I love you.
Yes.
This is the most annoying NPC.
So yeah, so you would just, you know, all that you ended up getting going on that because I was talking to you just about like relationship and everything. So yeah, I mean, just tell maybe your funniest story or whatever, or just like the, you know, what was the first time you remember hanging out with your uncles, like, or Matthew and Chris and Caleb and all them, like.
Chris and Caleb.
The day he was born.
Yeah, I've
He
known,
remembers is the key
I
word
vividly
there.
remember. I came out
That's what I said.
the stomach like I'm gonna be great friends with that guy when I grow up.
That's my dude.
But no, I do remember one time, I was with you, Uncle Matthew, and I was obsessed with Little Big Planet.
Dude.
Obsessed.
Oh, Matthew was too. He loved any of those type of games.
I'd
though.
come over and all I'd want to do is play Little Big Planet on his PlayStation 3, and it was
That was cool. It was like play it.
yeah.
He was at a very young age, so it was a great game to get into. But yeah, he's really.
And I would play it, and then he was eventually like, "Oh well, have you heard of like Little Big Planet 3?" And I was like, "No."
He was so young.
Version?
It's
LB3?
not like
I had a DS, and that was all I
LB.
had. That and the 360
Yeah.
Xbox. And he was like, "All right, well, I got Little Big Planet 3 on my PlayStation 4, and I tried it, and it was game changing. Played that game for like 6 years because of this guy. It was amazing."
Little Big Planet.
I love this.
So
game
you
much.
and you know what I find interesting about you and Caleb is for you guys to have the same name and stuff and all that.
You're switching, so help us understand. Him and Caleb, you're referring to him,
Yeah.
and then now your brother.
So there we go. Yes. So again, I also Chris and I have a brother named Caleb, and I know we've talked to him before, but for those of you who haven't listened to that episode or in the whole relationship thing, yeah. So the one thing I find interesting about my older brother Caleb and you, and you guys are kind of like a paradox, I think, maybe potentially.
They're
And y'all are
definitely
funny.
Kindred spirits.
And it makes sense though, but it makes the name Caleb make more sense. Because you guys are both of course, two Calebs would argue endlessly about LeBron and Michael Jordan. Of course,
it's interesting thing, right?
These guys, like, anytime the Calebs are near each other, they're arguing about that or communism and capitalism or
I
something.
will say,
You know what I mean?
But the fact that they're both willing to get into it in the same spirited way.
Oh yeah, and they're shitlords.
oh yeah,
Both
I'll
of
do
them.
anything I can to make someone online angry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will say-
I'm not like that at all. I don't know. Caleb, again, the uniqueness.
The
that they
Calebs.
both have me Calebs.
Yes.
In so very
And of
specific
course they would.
ways.
I will say, and this is something I've experienced. I've known a lot of Calebs.
Wait, you
Calebs
have?
with the C, yeah.
Okay.
Calebs with the C despise Calebs with the K.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's
because
like
it's
a
spelled
nice
correctly.
thing.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
that makes
Chris.
sense.
Yeah, it's like who spells Chris with the K?
Yeah.
Who spells
I don't want the
Caleb with K?
bastardized version of my
My old-
proper name.
My old roommate spelled his name with a K. Punk rock Chris.
Oh,
Chris.
I know Chris Hunter. I love him. I love Chris Harris.
I knew a guy named
shut
Miles
up
that
with that,
spelled
too.
his name Myles.
See, that's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that always makes you wonder. Okay, what was the name that the parents gave them, or what point?
Yeah.
What did they choose to
Yeah.
spell?
Yeah, the
it?
context.
I'm
I'm
cool
Mike.
either way. I'm
Yeah.
just
Hell,
I'm
whatever
fascinated by the
happened.
parents that like spell it the way it's like. No, that's actually the way I grew up. You know.
Hell, whatever happened to Bill or George? Any damn name but Sue.
Whatever
Still
happened to
hate
Mac?
that name.
Yeah.
Old
My
man.
dad,
Papa
he would
Mac.
still be like, is it Mac?
Or Bob.
Your actual name?
Bob.
Bob, or his name is Robert, short for Robert, or is it Bob?
Our
our-
dad's name
So
is
on
Bob.
his birth certificate is Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
Again, people
Where
don't
are
even
the
know. They
Bobs?
assume it's Robert.
Yeah.
But
It's
his name is
Bob.
actual Bob.
Yeah,
That
that's
was,
powerful. And
that
Mac
was a
is the same
fight.
thing. Like Mac is like Mac. It's
Yeah.
like
I'm
my
Mike.
name.
I'm Michael, but they call me Mikey or
Yeah.
Mike.
Bob's not Robert Smith. No, it's Bob Smith.
It's Bob.
I love that.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
it was a
actually
fight
love that.
when our parents got married and Grandma had to do the invitations or whatever, and she was asking Mama, like, so what's Bob's name? You know?
She couldn't.
Is it
process-
Robert? Is it Bobby? Is it? She's like, no, it's Bob. She's like, I know it's Bob, but
Which
is
is
it
actual
Bobby
name.
or
Yeah.
Robert? No, it's his name is just Bob. She was,
That's an
yeah,
American.
she was indignant.
That's an American,
But
dude.
that
It
was
is, but
something.
it's
You know what I
unique.
mean?
It's a powerful
That
name.
was
I'm saying,
something,
but
too.
the fact that
father's
Robert
a
exists
patriot.
and Bob is
Yeah.
a known abbreviation,
Dude.
most people would just be like, his name's Robert, we call him Bob. But
I-
to actually name your child Bob, knowing that information is even more powerful.
I'd name my kid Bob. If I have
It'd
a
be
son,
like
I'll
if
name
I
him
named
Bob.
my daughter or a son, if I had a son, I didn't name him Matthew, I literally named him Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah.
But intentionally.
Matt.
That's what Bob is. It's a
Well,
beautiful thing.
M-A-T, like a mat.
Well, it
You
used
better
to-
watch your mouth, son.
It's funny
Matt's
because
gonna
it used
be
to be
above
a very,
everybody. No, I'm sorry.
He's
where it's like
Matt.
Bob used to be a very common name, and I think it was when I remembered hearing it when Bob Sanders, the cornerback for
Bullet Bob?
the Colts. No.
Oh,
I'm
Bob
sure
Hayes.
Kid
This
knows
was like-
that reference.
Well, no, this was in like
Kid's like, what?
2010 or 2012
All right.
or whatever, and they were saying that Bob Sanders, the cornerback
Yeah.
for the Colts, was the last Bob in professional sports
This
at that
is
time.
actually the name
That
of
makes
Bob.
sense.
And
Yeah.
because it was a name that used to be so like ubiquitous
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's pretty
like,
cool.
Everywhere.
It's a cool timestamp.
And that, yeah, and I think Bob Sanders actually, if you look it up, he might have actually been the last Bob in any of the like.
No, I
four major
killed him,
sports.
so I hope
Yeah,
that
I
he
was about
was.
to say, there's probably a dart or cornhole player named Bob.
Yeah,
Bob.
I'm
I feel like
Oh,
talking
that name's
basketball,
good.
football, baseball.
He's
hockey.
talking the big one, the big
Talking Bob Ovechkin,
Bob Ovechkin.
895 goals, baby. Suck it, Gretzky.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, he did do that. So you're getting ready. You're gonna be. You know, it's funny. The last time we had you on here, we hadn't been doing this necessarily as long, right? Of course, you know, it was longer. It was,
think it was
prior to
season
this.
2.
Yeah, right. Look at that.
He was
critiquing
quietly on the couch with headphones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's
I was on
funny.
the couch cam
You've
for a few episodes.
Yeah, you've enjoyed this journey with us, and it's been beautiful. I remember like us sitting here doing our podcast and just BSing, and you being over there like recording your clips of stunting on people on 2K, like you playing.
I was like, Chris is probably leveled up, but
You playing 2K, sitting there like on the couch playing 2K and recording clips and being like, Mikey, and playing like and showing buzzer beaters of you playing kids online and stuff like that.
Whatever conversation, be like, guys, you gotta see this.
Check this out.
And it's a replay
just
of
post
something you
your
did in 2K.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he'd come in here and he'd just be like, "Hey, Uncle Matt, you mind if I play some video games?" Yeah, go ahead. And he'd just be on there on the couch. So it's like, but what's funny is that last time you were technically on here and we were talking to you, you were getting ready to you were transitioning from Dallas to
Where did you
to
move to?
New
exactly?
Mexico, right?
Las Cruces.
Las
yeah.
Cruces, right? So you were
Bro.
going through what?
Did they just call in the National Guard to Las Cruces? Was that? Isn't there's a bunch of crime or something going on.
It's got the
there
highest
that,
crime
like,
rate out of any place
that's
in
what
Mexico.
It's basically like a border city.
Yeah.
I think they.
It's not
I
Christian.
think
You
I
can
heard
see
earlier
Mexico
this
right
way.
there.
I didn't mean to derail it, but
Yeah.
I
you're
didn't.
good.
When I heard Las Cruces, I think.
Yeah, no, that's
the
there. They
governor
live
or
right
something-
by the border, so
Like,
that
I think the
tracks.
governor
that
actually-
tracks. That
yeah.
tracks.
That and like I think it was like a 20 or 21-year-old committed like he murdered like 4 high schoolers at a car meet. Like my
That-
manager
yeah.
messaged me and was like, "Hey, did anybody go to the car meet?" And everyone was like, "No." He's like, "All right, good, because it was a murder."
Oof.
Yeah,
That-
over cars.
I'm glad that leads us to a life decision you've decided to make recently.
Don't
Yeah.
murder people.
You know, get away from there,
Yeah,
enjoying something that's not gonna.
join the Air Force, the Chair Force as they call it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So the last time you were here, you were getting ready to move from Dallas, and you were about to go to New Mexico, and you were saying, I remember kind of your outlook on it then, and like going there, and I feel like you kind of did. Obviously, you kind of had like a little life journey in a sense, and you figured out really what you wanted to do. And it's. So I just think it's cool that from where you went, about to go off to just New Mexico, you didn't know what was going to happen. And now all of a sudden it feels like in such a short time from you leaving Dallas and going to New Mexico, you're back and you're like, hey, I'm about to go off to the Air Force. And I think that's really cool. And I just want to say,
Yeah, that's cool.
I just want to say good for you. And, don't second guess yourself. And I just think it's really neat that you, from where you've gone from just not really knowing what was going to happen to all of a sudden now you're in a spot where you're like, I know what's going to happen. I'm doing this. And I think
Aiming
that's really
high.
neat.
And now, being your uncle and knowing you so well that whenever you move to New Mexico, at least you I know, I don't think you might have maybe entertained the idea of joining the military, but it was like, at least the way you spoke, it was never a realistic option you might do. But
No,
it wasn't. So between literally a year or a little over a year of
That was
time,
less than a year.
Yeah, 9
less than a
months.
year of time, how did you go from the person to actually being, okay, I'm on board with this and I'm joining it?
Well, the main thing was it's like I'd worked at Foot Locker and I worked at a call center for a little bit and I didn't really enjoy my time there. But I got a job at Foot Locker and I enjoyed the people I worked with. But one, it's like most of my paychecks are going to my car insurance and rent and all my other bills. And then it was like I don't have a skill that I can live off of and get a retirement, put money into a 401k or a Roth IRA. And it's like I sat down with my brother and my dad, because my dad was in the Air Force for 22 years, and it was like, what do you want to do? And of course, it's like, I want to have a nice house. I want to be able to provide for a family in the future. I want to own my dream car, and I want to move back to Dallas. And he was like, well, what do you need to do to get there? And I was like, well, I need a career. Can't make a career working at Foot Locker. So he was like, why don't you join the Air Force? Try it for 4 years. They'll pay you. You don't have to pay rent. A lot of your income's untaxable. You can go overseas potentially. And if you like it, you can create a career in the Air Force, get out, and then do something you like. And then on top of that, I'll have I'll have my
GI Bill, all
Bill,
that
yeah.
stuff.
So it's like, if I don't like working on airplanes, I can get out and go to college completely free, have most of my textbooks paid for.
So Garrett,
You can actually-
you receive the logic that at this point in my life, this is not a bad idea.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Well,
it was that
you can
fatherly
actually
advice.
yeah.
you can actually save
Shout
a
out
lot
Garrett.
of that stuff
Shout out
too.
Garrett.
That's like our buddy Spore, who he was in the Army. The Army paid for his grad school.
No, he knows
He's been
about
out-
Army benefits. Trust me, because
Well, no,
even
I
being
know
the
that.
son of someone in the military, and I give him a hard time. He could have been doing things that he didn't take advantage. That's fine. He could be
No.
going to school already, so he knows like the way benefits
Well, I
can
was
be
gonna
pretty
say,
amazing.
too, that he used his benefits and stuff like that to get a master's degree. Is actually found out because of like veterans benefits that he can actually get paid to go back
Yeah.
and get another degree.
The
So
benefits
they're
keep
actually
rolling on.
going
After
to continue
his
to pay him.
service,
But
he's getting more benefits.
well,
his
here's
life.
the thing about it, though, is that what he used to go to school, he still has his GI Bill. So he hasn't used that to go to school. So he can pass that on to one of his children.
Yeah, I tell
So he
people
can
who wanna,
send his
have
daughter
gripes
to
against
school
the government and everything.
on his GI Bill.
If you want to find a way to actually milk the government and get ridiculous rewards,
No.
you
Talk
sign up
to-
for 4
talk to
years.
Spore.
It might be like, oh, what? But hey, you can have whatever ideas on tax and whatever. But like, hey, if I want, how can I actually the most effectively milk the government to get a ton of benefits? Joining the military for a brief time, and for the rest of your life, you'll get some pretty sweet benefits.
Yeah.
Asterisk. Do this if you have a good idea and a solid knowing that you're not going to be. If I joined the military, I would have been somebody that was, I would have been, I'd have been a bullet sponge. So know that. No, I wouldn't have been
Based on your ASVAB score.
There's
Yes,
a high,
understand
the chance
that
of death is higher than any other job.
well, not just that,
Well, not
but
any
know
other
that,
job, but
and know that there's certain jobs that there's certain people that cannot get into Air Force, and so that statement should be said with an asterisk in the sense that it's like, there's some of you might have a way higher chance of getting shot at than other people.
Well, that's the great thing.
we want them. Those are the people who want to die, though.
No, I don't want anybody to
honestly,
die.
that's
I
what,
want no one.
Well, but honestly, that's what Spore signed up for. He had
wanted
already
that,
graduated college. Like he had been married, divorced, bought a
He's
house.
a clinical psychological study of a
Yeah.
human. It's beautiful, but he's not anything.
No.
To
Yeah.
I
He's
love
an
Aaron.
exception.
Did he join as an officer?
No.
He didn't
he
want
should
to
have.
because he
No.
Well, no, he didn't want to. He wanted
Do it the right.
No, he had
experience.
degrees. He had a normal life.
He could
He
have.
decided, like in his late 20s,
He
I
was in
want
his-
to join
yeah, he was almost
the military.
30.
I respect that.
He went to the Army and then ended up going 10th Mountain Division. And
I will say, and I mean no
served 10th
disrespect,
Mountain.
should have joined the Air Force.
No, but you work with the
Oh.
at that point the options.
See, that's the thing. Like they like you guys and they have a good relationship with you. You say should have joined the Air Force.
I'm sure he's got a story for why he picked what he did.
Aaron was kind of the type of dude that was like they were calling y'all in a way. Like he was.
he
When
wanted
did
to
he
get in
join?
action.
Oh, dude, he was.
Was it during the War on Terror?
Yeah, he served in Afghanistan.
Okay,
He's
so
got,
he joined.
He
to fight
wanted
for
Yeah,
the
he
country.
wanted to.
Well, then,
yeah,
yeah,
it was
that's-
part of
even
what he
more
wanted
respect.
to do.
Yeah.
So
it was like
we know
he-
why
yeah.
you joined that. We know why you joined when you didn't do the Air Force. You're literally about to be embarking, so you're spending some time here with us. And it sounds like one of the. This is funny. Your birthday just happened too, which is beautiful. You just turned 21.
21.
That's why I came out to
Powerful.
celebrate it with y'all.
It's a great thing. You got a little bit of money from grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
And this is literally just like data collection and saying it's funny observationally. And it's just like, because I know like my dad gave you some money for your birthday. And it's funny.
He's already married
the
a
first-
stripper
no,
and
no,
bought a
first thing he did-
Camaro
no, that-
on 18% APR.
He'd be like, oh, I got money now. Can you drive me to go get some liquor? So it's like, this is a funny thing. And my dad was like,
man, I'm
he's
here to
like,
party.
he's like, so he already spent it and you want to get alcohol? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I still got.
It's
I
just
still
a
got some of
funny
my money left over.
observational. Like,
Young
no, you're
man
about
is
to go
21
off.
now.
You're about to go off. I'm not throwing shade.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing to think about.
I'm gonna make money. and
Maybe
I'm not
wait a
worried
couple
about
of
that.
weeks to give him the money for the birthday.
Yeah.
My one thing that.
Do you want to blow his
really funny-
mind? Do you want to blow his mind?
What?
Like spend $5 to buy a small
Or
gift
give me
and
the
give
big
it back to him.
That's tomorrow. Will you take me and give it to him? I'll,
Yeah.
I'll box it up and everything.
Do it.
I'll
But
do
I
it.
need you to buy it, Matthew.
No, I got money. I'll buy.
No,
it.
yeah, you
I'll
get
I
him
got
actual
Pop's
that
money.
money. Give you $5 of it. Just go find a little
I'll
gift
get him a little
and you give it
cross.
back to him.
I'll give him a little cross because we were talking about
Jesus.
the Gospels this morning.
Yeah,
we were
let's
talking about like
do-
Acts.
let's
and,
do that. That'd be
Philip
powerful.
and all that. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
One-
cool stuff.
A funny story. My recruiter, when I first called her, because my recruiter lives an hour from me.
I got Cheez-It in my eye.
That was burnt.
I'm not even kidding. I got Cheez-It powder in my eye, dude.
It's supposed to go up the nose, man.
God, it's the salt. It's got to be the salt. Oh, God, it burns so bad. I know I derailed the conversation, but y'all could see me.
You gave us a better conversation.
Y'all could see me over here struggling, and it's like I feel like Andy Dick from Old School. It's like he shot one in my eye. Like,
I love it.
God, dude, this is bad.
I will. One thing that's funny is when I call my recruiter, because the recruiting office is an hour away from me, across the desert. She was like, "Have you talked to any other branches?" And I told her, "Hell no."
You should have said, "Yeah, I went to the Marine Corps
Never
office and I
interpret,
ate a box of crayons."
No, if I went to the Marine office, I don't think I'd want to be there.
Yeah.
You couldn't do enough pull-ups anyway.
No, that's true. I got to do PT on the 25th. But she was like, "Did you go and talk to any other branch?" And I was like, "Hell no." And she laughed. And at that moment, I was like, "That's my recruiter."
Should take you out to
I heard
Applebee's.
her.
No,
Sounded like
but I
a
gotta
chick
see,
convinced you.
Yeah. So
He won't be blind. Like,
So like
I wasn't a chick.
Denzel in Training Day, he was like, "You had a female training officer."
Yeah.
damn.
Oh yeah. So let's move past Mojo. We get it. Where else does this journey of conversation take us?
Oh, okay, yeah. So, do you feel like as a young man, you're 21, you're joining? We know, as you said, the military thing. I'm talking on a more personal. I'm talking on a personal level. Is that it's like, you feel like it's funny. Most people. I remember when I was 21, I was so excited to do different shit. You don't feel like you're missing out on any different shit, or you feel like,
No, the government's gonna pay me to do
I
it.
think this is his path to different shit.
No, I mean my thing is if
yeah.
I
So
get really
that's what I'm
lucky-
saying. Like, so you have the mindset of you're looking down the road.
I want to make 6 figures before.
I'm
I'm
saying
30.
I get what you're saying, but it's interesting because he's not. It's like his life. He's like, this isn't that interesting. This is the different shit is actually joining that. That's the escape.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to just talk about.
I'm
Like,
sorry. Yeah.
No, yeah.
My thing is it's like if I go overseas, like if I get stationed to Korea, Japan, South America, Europe, it's like, well, the government's going to pay me on my week. I get salary, so I don't have to worry about coming in to cover a shift. It's more like I don't work for the rest of the week. I can go to a bar in the middle of Seoul, Korea and party it up and still have that young experience, but this time it's like I have something that can support that. That's not an hourly job. Like the military won't come in unless I do something illegal or I'm medically not allowed to work anymore. Like I have a job to fall back on. I have that blanket of security where it's like I can save money, I can hang out with people that are in the same profession as me. That is like a brotherhood, and on top of that, I'm getting paid a guaranteed check every month.
Well, and
That's
it's
the
not
thing I like
going.
about it.
It's not going out the door to living expenses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, like, just don't fall into the trap that a lot of young military dudes do. Is they get in, they get a little bit of money, and then, like the joke I made a little while ago is they'll go finance a Challenger
Oh
at
no.
18% APR and marry a stripper 2 months in, and
No, but
You know.
the structure. The thing is, you could say no, and you could easily find yourself making bad decisions. Go in,
yeah.
go and have a system. Be like, I know for a fact, 10%, 15, whatever percent, have an established percentage of 10%. For me, it'd be like to God, then 10% save whatever, but actually have a regimented thing to where as soon as you get the payment, you don't have the opportunity to build on this stuff. Like, 30% is already going to savings. It's going to this.
yeah, that's
Don't set
honestly
yourself
something that's honestly something. And back to Spore, that motherfucker started working when he was like 14, and I can remember when we were like kids, and a motherfucker would just have a wad of cash sitting on his dresser because his mom would make him set aside. It's like he'd have like $17 out of his check to like spend, like walking around money. The rest of it was like, put this away for this,
That's
put
good
this away
parenting.
for this, and that's why I said it. Like, and your uncle's the same way. Like Matthew could eat $1 and shit
we've
5
been
quarters.
The same way
Like-
since we're getting up through high school. I had a locked area where I had over $1,000 of cash
Yeah.
at all times. Like,
In case of
I
an
just added
emergency
to
or
it.
something.
It was like
Anything.
a kid. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
it's
literally
like
growing
it's
up.
just
Once I became an adult, girls.
you know
Easy to say,
yeah.
but my mindset as a child doing that, I was
But
like a
the
penny
thing about
pincher.
it too, though, is that you're kind of past the point that Matthew was when he blew that money. Like,
Yes.
and I don't mean to put it
Oh,
like
no,
that,
no,
but
it's
you
just
know what I
fun.
mean.
Yeah, I
is
know.
that
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
just having fun with the
but
conversation.
Yeah.
either way, it's like, you know, it's like you're in a unique position because you're not super young, but you're not old either. You're in a spot where like you really can, if you play it right, just like sit back and stack some money up and
So
be
The
in a
rest of
really
your
good
life.
spot.
My goal is that if I do 8 years, if they come out to me after my 4-year contract and they go, hey, we'll offer you $75,000 over the next 4 years of your paycheck, and we'll let you pick from this list of bases, and one of them's really appealing, I'll re-enlist.
Yeah.
And then I'll be out by the time I'm 29. I'll move back to hopefully either Dallas or a location I like with the connections I've made with the older gentlemen I've worked with. Get a really good job. I want to own a house by the time I'm 30.
You can
Even
do
if
it.
I'm not married or have
You can
kids,
do
it's
it.
like I want to have that
You got a
independence.
mindset and path.
Because that's
Yeah.
liquidity for me. Is it's
Heck
like
yeah.
if I own a house like you do, it's like, oh snap! Like if anything happens, I can sell this for a wad of cash and live on my own.
Yeah, and you'll learn more
support
about
myself.
equity. There's a lot you're gonna learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that and it's
It's
like,
a good mindset. It's a very smart mindset. You
I
go
told
in.
my aunt Neville this earlier today. It's like the only thing I plan on spending a lot of cash on while I'm in the military is I want to get a Firebird.
Women.
No,
I say,
no,
there he goes.
no, I've been
About
there.
the
I've
car.
done that.
There he goes doing
But
exactly
here,
what I told
like,
him not to.
I don't want to finance it. Like I want to be able to go to a dude. He's like, hey, this has got 67,000
What kind do you
miles.
want?
It's like here's $18,000 cash for
what
pristine Firebird.
what year?
yeah, what?
2002
what
Trans Am T-top.
kind?
I've already
So
got
he
it
wants
decided.
like a WS6.
Yeah.
Heck
Like
yeah.
you want a Trans Am.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
I want to engine
yeah.
swap it for
Yeah.
a V8 too.
Yeah,
Like, I want to
no,
do
you don't
everything.
have
Buy
to.
the WS6.
Buy a WS6.
That's
Yeah,
the one you
yeah.
want. That's the one you want.
Those are-
WS6 is
It's
the
got to be a
baddest.
T-top though.
It is.
No, it is.
They had the
Okay,
black,
then, yeah.
the WS6 Trans Am. I worked with the dude
the
at
Corvette
UPS,
motor.
and it's like a 6-liter. It's like a 6-liter LS, and
It's,
I mean that thing's nasty.
Yeah.
My homeboy
So-
Chase.
Hell yeah,
That's your
but
thing.
yeah,
Have
so very
one.
cool. But Mikey, I think we got some
Yeah,
some
so-
deep things. To
Yeah, we've talked about all that. I know you're a big sports fan.
Mm-hmm.
You're a big sports fan. Without getting, you know how we feel about it. You're a young Mavericks fan. You know, a quick synopsis on. Oh, that's my alarm. I have to wake up. A quick synopsis.
We have to tell Brandon he's
on
gonna go.
on how do you feel about the Luka
Fire
trade?
Nico.
Just for you,
Sell the team, fire Nico,
Okay,
get
cool.
rid of the whole organization.
Do you have any deeper thoughts on it? Theories in a sense of like, do you think it was
yeah, something interesting we haven't
do you
heard
think
before.
it was an implosion? Like, do you think it was a planned implosion? They're trying to, because there's something I've heard. I don't know if you've heard this. Maybe I'll say that the theory of people
How do you?
people speculating that the people who own the team now are Vegas. They've been wanting to get the team. They've been wanting to get gambling legalized in Texas. What do you think it's anything? Do you think that they intentionally tried to implode the team to either put pressure on the state or whatever to build a casino, or do you think that it was them just trying to get the team moved to Vegas or something?
I think it's a bunch of pieces. Like I follow all the.
Or do
Mavs
you think
accounts.
Nico's a dumbass?
I think it's all of that. Like
Okay.
I follow a Mavs account
think
called
regardless
Mavs
of
Nation who report on Mavs stuff. And they were saying that the Dumont family that bought it, the son and the stepmom from Vegas, since like I think 2012, they've been lobbying to push for gambling, and they just recently got I think it was Governor Abbott to support it. I think that when it comes to the Mavs and the gambling aspect, I don't think Mark Cuban fully understood the people he was selling the team to. And on top of that, even though we just made a finals, their mindset was, well, the worse the team is, the better chances we have at relocating the team. Because even though Dallas is the 4th biggest media market for the NBA in the entire country, they want to be able to have a casino on the stadium. And if they can't get, because the thing
merge the two.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they only, for gambling at least, I can't remember the exact, I think it's state legislature, they only meet for 1 or 2 months every 2 years.
Yeah, it's not going to be up again until like
2027.
Yep.
It just recently failed this
Yeah.
past year. And if they can't get it to pass in 2027,
Yeah,
they'll
they
sit
go
on
to
the
Vegas.
franchise, they'll earn their money, because people think that them lowering or raising ticket prices affects money. It really doesn't. A lot of it's through media share deals with DirecTV, Verizon, all these big companies that buy the rights to stream their games. That's where most of the money in the league comes from. And it doesn't matter if you're a good or a bad team. It's a matter of when a team makes the playoffs, all those earnings for watching the playoffs are shared amongst all 32 teams.
Okay, like a tip share with a restaurant.
Well, it's like or the NFL, the revenue sharing and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So I think they bought the team going into the mindset of, if we can get if we can get gambling legalized,
Merge
they'll
the
make a
two.
bunch of money. If they can't, they'll still make a bunch of money. They'll eventually make a profit on their purchase, and then they'll turn around and sell the team.
How do you factor that into like the Luka decision?
So
They didn't want to pay him. It's as simple as that. Nico Harrison, I think he didn't like Luka because, as I said earlier before we got
You
the
heard that
podcast-
stuff about him and his wife, about
She
Nico's
loved him.
wife, about loving Luka?
Yeah. I think a lot of it comes down to
Cost for the business.
they didn't want to pay him the supermax because, of course, it's like a corporation. When a new ownership comes in, they cut as many corners as possible to save as much money.
Well, and they've even tried to. I saw a story where they're trying to distance themselves. I think the Dumonts or whatever, because that's their name, right? The ownership. I saw just a headline. I didn't actually read the article, but it was saying that basically that Patrick Dumont is admittedly not an NBA guy.
Yep.
He knows nothing about the
And
NBA.
he knows
And
nothing.
that
Business,
yeah,
all
and
business.
yeah, that was the quote. He knows nothing about the NBA.
That-
He knows
Eventually-
nothing he knows that he knows nothing, and therefore he delegated all of his to Nico.
So
And so that's why I think
This-
it's
Damn.
him trying
It's
to
a mix between
kind of distance himself.
It's a mix between the ownership not wanting to pay and Nico realizing that he
100%.
has a chance to remove a franchise player that was drafted by Donnie Nelson. Because Donnie Nelson and Luka were like best friends. Donnie Nelson flew to Real Madrid. He watched almost all the championship games. He scouted him since before he joined the EuroLeague. That was his guy. And when Donnie Nelson got fired for all that stuff that came out and for the fact that he couldn't sign free agents, like Dallas is a big market, but nobody wants
it
to
was
play
like
here.
an easy business thing. You come in there, we separate emotion from it. This is a big cost for the business. Literally separate the idea of fans and Dallas and all that. We're the victims of big business. That's basically what it comes down
I don't
to.
think they realized how big of a pushback
Yeah,
they
but
were
that's
gonna
my
get.
thing, though. I get the point of what you're saying about being the victim of big business, but I don't think it's just that. Not to stick on this too long because I had something else. It's like, but my thing is that it's like I don't think that it was just. I think it was somebody almost like you get something that's pretty much perfect. And you have to put your touch on it because then otherwise people are going to be like,
that as a
you
setup.
inherited this. You inherited something perfect. You did nothing. Anybody, because that's the thing that right now, let me cook. Los Angeles Dodgers, Dave Roberts. Any fucking buddy could structure the Los Angeles Dodgers lineup right now. You have Shohei, you have Mookie, Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith, Max Muncy. There's 5 fucking hitters right there that just mash. Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman is an insane prospect mashing. Anybody could fucking line that team up. I feel like the factor with the Nico thing is that it's like you inherited something, and instead of just continuing that, I think he was trying to be big brain and be like, well, yeah, I'll get Anthony Davis this week. Well, blah, blah, blah. And that's the missing piece, and we'll win a championship. And it's like,
People
rather than
question
just
it.
continuing. Yeah, exactly.
People
And then
will
you'll look
question
like a
it at
genius.
first,
So
but then
To
I end
that,
up,
though,
it
the
ends
thing
up
that-
being the Herschel Walker.
The
trade.
thing that the only
Yeah.
counter I'd have to that would be that Nico Harrison came in when Mark Cuban was still owner.
Yeah.
He pulled off the Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington trade. The only fault before the Luka trade that he had was letting Jalen Brunson walk when they could have extended him during the season before he had that magical playoff run against the Jazz and the Clippers. I think a lot of it is that he saw something great that he had assisted in, like Luka. He helped build something. They made it to the championships, and I believe that he saw Luka as a liability rather than an asset. And in the end game, I think that costed him more than it did benefit him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because the whole city, like at the most recent game when they played LA for the first time, they were chanting "Fire Nico" the entire game.
Yeah.
He's sitting there smiling.
Yeah, no,
so
definitely.
either it came down from up above, it's like, hey,
Okay,
get rid
yeah.
of this guy because we're not paying him,
Okay.
or
Exactly.
you got to do something with
Exactly.
the money.
And I'm going to share one thought, but then we can
Yeah.
move on from there. Just entertain the idea, and just, again, just to give, like, a perspective outside of this, that Nico being the good or the bad guy, whatever. You know, because you brought up points about he did things that were, everything was good up to that decision. So everything he did
I don't
spoke
think he's a
that
bad
he's on board.
guy.
Yeah, so.
I understand
if,
why he made
yeah,
it.
no, but so let's entertain, again, just entertain the idea that he's doing everything perfectly. He's got people that he has people he reports to.
Mm-hmm.
And that what if people he reports to is like, you're doing great, we need to cut costs, and you know, this is the way to do it. And
But-
you're gonna be the bad guy.
But at the
and
end of the day, it's.
I know I'm not
comes
saying.
back to the
I know,
return.
I know. I'm not trying to go deeper in any of that. This is just presenting the idea. I'm not trying to talk about it further. Just like, what if it's like he was literally just told, this is what you have to do. You have to cut costs, and he's the guy who's got to do the firing. And what if he's sitting there being like, everyone's gonna hate me. I didn't even want to do this decision. It literally wasn't my decision. But he could never say any of this shit, because that tracks more with everything else he's done. Again, we don't talk about more, but entertain the idea that it was a decision that was literally beyond his control.
Then if that's the
well-rounded
case,
thing to consider.
That's what I believe. I don't think he necessarily wanted to win, because when you see the press conference with Jason Kidd, who 100% knew about the trade, and him, you can tell that they emotionally weren't there. Like,
Just
the
think
press
of David Lynch
conferences-
movies and the dark under shit that actually controls
yeah,
shit.
and so all I was gonna say is that if that's the case, I hope he got paid well, and I hope it's worth, because you have to live with that. You got to live with being. So if that's the case, then that's almost the conversation. I hope it's
think
worth
of
it.
Mulholland
I
Drive.
hope it's worth
The
it.
director of Mulholland Drive.
I hope it's worth
That's
it.
how I
I
like
do
it.
wanna say one
Because
thing.
he's honestly, there's nowhere that guy's gonna ever be able to go to where, if that's the case, you might be right. It's probably true.
We'll see.
But then
Yeah.
it's gonna be whatever. But
I will say one thing, and this has
Make it short.
frustrated me. Anybody who says they wouldn't take a championship after the trade is a fake fan. If you still don't support the team, you're a fake fan. You got to
Amen to
ride
that,
or die.
Amen to that.
You got to ride or die
So
for your
let's
city.
move on from basketball.
yeah, so I was gonna say, you had part of being here. It's like you're leaving or whatnot. Matthew had some stuff to talk about, so at this point, we'll turn it over to let Matt with
Yeah.
some of the stuff you had to talk about, and we'll take the ride and have input along the way.
Well, I mean,
So, because that's part of being here. We've talked with Caleb quite a bit, and we gave input.
in relationships at all? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had already. That's when I
Okay, making
started
sure.
off on, and
Okay,
with
cool,
talking
make
about
sure.
the relationship between you and Caleb, and
Gotcha.
So I've gone down that.
Okay.
So we
keep
can.
going.
So from here we'll go.
Would you, use the bathroom, take a quick break? Get
No,
some
I'm
water or
good.
anything? Or are we good?
I'll
I'm
use the
fine.
bathroom. Yeah, I've been drinking a
Yeah,
lot.
no, literally just checking.
Yeah,
We'll
so
use
if you
bathroom
wanna-
break, because I gotta pee.
Okay.
See you when we get back.
But okay, so we're here, so let's play a little Pug Wars together. You down for this? You down for Pug Wars? This obsession I went through making card games, and apparently I made this. Made or main other one. It's kind of in depth, so let's have more little fun here. So let's see.
It's a cool cover photo.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Let's see.
I like how on like the spiral it's a rainbow. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, no, you can keep talking about it for a second, just because it's my thing decided to do.
I want to beat
It's like
you,
a
Mikey.
pug mandala. Yeah, you can.
No, exactly. Mandala is the exact thing I gave it to design it.
Pug mandala.
Yeah. So we got a little story. We got fun, but let's have fun. I think this is the more basic one here. Okay, player 1. You'll be player 1. So, Potato Lily are the ones we know, and the rest are made up other than the Steelapug.
I gotta be Potato.
You want to be Potato?
The Popo.
All right, player 2. We gotta be Lily. Let's
Look
see.
at her. That looks
Oh,
like her.
Yeah, here
Looks
we go.
just like her. Look at her, Chris. Potato versus
Oh,
Lily.
it definitely looks like Lily.
All right, so it's
That's my
randomized.
plug.
So first turn goes to Potato because I
Zoomies.
rolled a 1. All right.
Zoomies better be at 100.
Oh no, Lily goes first. So you're Lily, right?
I'm Potato.
Okay, so I get to go first. Awesome.
Lily's lunge,
So
puppy eyes, or
the first
zoomies?
moves are definitely they're the basic, just power mice defense with the roll. The more
Zoomies.
unique ones, let's see. Yeah, zoomies,
Yeah.
unique move, 2 hits each. Power mice, so it might be 3rd hit. So let's.
Dang, that took a
Oh,
lot of
damn! But yeah, you in trouble, dog.
So as
In
Potato, you got some unique moves. You can. There's one to couch Potato
Spud
actually
slap.
heals. If you want to heal, Spud Splash. A lot of them come down to damage calculations. They might bust. This the only one that'll heal you. And then you have the super move that you can do once.
Give me Spud Slap.
Okay, so this is your basic attack. Boom. Roll the dice. So
Zoomies. Hit her with the
well,
fucking...
there's one of these little stun. She's the only character that actually can stun you if the dice are all right. Let's see.
Who, Lily?
Makes
She'll
sense.
lull-
I could have
she'll
swore.
lull you to
Cuteness
sleep
overload?
until
Check
sunset.
cuteness overload.
I mean, either way, because I only do this once. Let's see. There's one
Yeah, that
character-
said stun opponent.
Yeah.
Stuns
shit, I started
opponent.
doing-
Stun
There
me.
you go.
I'm rooting for
F it.
Potato.
I'll do it.
Damn.
So
Potato?
I get to go again
You
because I
have help.
stunned you. I only
You
get to do that
stunned.
move once.
Do the zoomies. What does zoomies do?
Let's see how it goes.
Oh, I'm at 8 HP. Hit him with the super. I don't even need to read it. Hit him with the super.
Mashed meteor?
This
Mashed
might kill
meteor.
me. It's a danger.
Okay.
Mashed meteor.
Oh!
That's that potato.
That's
power
a
for you.
hit, dude. The
Okay.
mashed meteor.
I think I'm done though. I think it's
I don't
over
know,
for me.
dude. No.
Lily's
They-
lunge? Or have
there's
we
the
done
dice
zoomies?
roll is the random effect that really like some of these moves come down to I've all the logic spade, but it makes it not as let's see.
Oh, you down to a dot.
So this is your basic
That's
one.
a
If you want
Walmart smiley
more,
face.
you want to do something.
Spud Splash, the bottom one.
No!
That's my potato right there. That's my couch popo.
Unbelievable. Is this like tic-tac-toe? Who went first?
Lily.
All right, so you want to be, but
I feel like Mikey and Chris need a battle now.
Unbelievable.
I feel like
Whoever wins
there's a
that
value in
battle.
randomizing. But if you want to be, so who wants to? You and Chris one next.
Can we do a battle of humans? The human cards?
You ready for that?
Can we do that or no?
Oh yeah, we can.
Oh, I mean,
I
why
was
not?
just trying. Okay, I love that you wanted
I
to
mean,
do
no,
that.
we have human cards.
Oh, we do have human.
If we have the
cards.
human cards, let's battle the humans.
You ready for a deeper battle?
Yeah, I want to see.
We're just playing games together here.
I want to see Crane versus Brandon.
dude. Do you know
If I get four,
Crane
I'm
might
winning.
be one of
the most powerful cards.
the,
No,
the
Spore's
rules I
broken.
came up with. Did he tell you?
No.
No. I had AI help me do it to make an insanely balanced game, but he's got a move. Again, you guys supposed to do once. That's literally roll the dice. You just literally immediately kill them or immediately kill yourself.
That sounds like Crane.
It's a
He's
50
like,
That's
I'm
Crane,
about to-
dude.
But okay.
I'm about to start an argument over something
Yeah,
that I
that's
may or
But
Crane.
may
so like
not know.
the
and
intent
you
of
may
this
or may
is
not
to never be able to pick a character because it's so random. That's why I don't even let you pick them because you want it to be random. You want it to be random because it's so absurd. So we're gonna do this together because we're going to be like it might be beneficial for to gang up. So
If I get Spore, it's over.
Dang. The Spore. I want Boyco.
we're just roll with what we got, right? So let's see. So we're
4
gonna
players.
Let's do it.
human players 4. So we can. I feel like it'll benefit us to decide now because we don't know what they're going to be, and we
Okay.
don't be like I got this.
Who's
So,
player 1, 2,
So
3, and 4?
roll it.
okay, yeah, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I
So
got Brandon. Let's
this
go.
is 1, me.
I'm
You're
pissed.
Jones.
Crazy is
You're B-Man.
Jack.
That's what Crane said.
And
Crane,
you're me.
Look at
You're me.
Crane sent me. I sent it to Crane, and he responded. and He goes, "I'm fucking jacked."
Crane's been look at that upper chest.
Dude, I know, dude.
He's been hitting them incline bench press.
It honestly kind of looks
Yeah.
like Crane, though.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
Crane nailed it, bro.
Here we go. So this is the guy who's got. There's the move. It's so funny. He's got a move.
Is that Barrett?
Oh yeah, that's Barrett. It's B-Man.
Oh, Bear.
That's you.
The Barrett. His character is so absurd. Your basic attack is always just going to be literally
Nachos.
whatever your power ranking is minus their defense, right? So mine is default is like 7 power. Reckless tackle is a move that literally it's never good to do. 6 damage. So I'm starting off doing this that I could do by default. Plus I take 3 damage. So there's no reason to ever use this move, but it exists.
Yeah,
That's why it's reckless.
that's crazy. That's Crane.
So
dude. Crane
I
knows
said
there's
reckless
a
tackle, and I have
chance.
to pick my target. This is the cool thing. You are the tankiest. I didn't intend to make my guy so tanky, but we need to take People Machine down because he literally is too.
You gotta nerf him.
I can't. Okay, now it's your turn. So you get spin strike. So you have a chance. Everything here is a coin toss idea. It's not rolled dice. It's literally coin toss. 5 damage. But if your speed is higher than my speed, you'll stun him. So any target you want to see your speed is 7, you'll stun them too, and they'll be able to go next.
Bro, I love that B. Jones
I'm gonna do
character.
spin strike
Oh, I need to do the
on,
music. Hold on.
the option 3 on B-Man.
You want to spin strike B-Man?
I got a faster speed.
He's stunned. B-Man didn't get to go. You're up, Mikey.
Sorry, Chris.
You're good.
So your laser logic is you basically do 5 damage no matter what, which is ridiculously
I
powerful.
want to do
This'll
special
heal you.
systems overload.
So you get to do this once. We each have a special move you only do once.
okay.
So this is do 10 damage plus you stun the person, but then you skip your next turn.
oh well, then
Hold on to that one now. But you,
I want to do laser logic.
yeah, honestly, laser logic
and I
you
want to
can
use
destroy
that
all this.
against Caleb.
I
I want
it.
to attack B Man, B Jones. Damn.
I'm
Alright.
disappointed.
B
in you.
Jones. You know the noise Brandon would make if he got hit.
It'd be a Streets of Rage. So.
All right, so let's see. One of these, I thought I could say Adrenaline
Crane
Junkie.
getting hit would be.
So here's one that's cool, right? Adrenaline Junkie. If I flip a coin, heads I heal 5 HP, tails I lose 5 HP. But either way, I get a power bonus that sticks.
Yeah,
so
that's
not. So
that's
let's
a
try
Crane-
Adrenaline
that's a
Junkie.
Crane move.
Oh, I
Shit.
took it, but I still got the power bonus. So that's cool. I'm not gonna do. Brandon's character has some OP shit that I don't want to tell you the most OP shit.
Yeah, let
I
him
figured out.
pick.
Because one of these
Do
moves.
ring dash escape.
Okay.
Against who?
Myself,
No, that's
I'm
just
invisible.
makes we can't attack
Oh.
him next round. Or Chris, you can go
I
now.
just gotta play defense.
Oh, it's my turn.
Just like
Yeah.
Nico said.
So little secret weapon can really do a lot of damage, and you don't need to really heal yet. So I would say little secret weapon's probably a good move.
For me.
Yeah. For just doing.
Chaos Boulder Rush. B Jones. Or do I have to?
Oh no,
do
these
Bear
are your
Bear?
moves right here.
Oh, I have to do Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Bear Bear.
Bear.
Oh, Barrett hand grasp.
Whoever it is, you give it to him, right? No, we can't. He's invisible. It won't
I'm
let us do
invisible. What can I say?
it. So it's got to be. You're only gonna be able to attack.
Yeah, believe it or not.
That's your one time. You want to use that now?
your
It's
super.
your once a round thing. You can only use that once. It's your super.
Take my hand. Fuck.
Okay. There we go. You've kind of learned. We want to take him down.
There's
Trust me.
not much left.
Let me get some more of my eyes. Yeah, who gets Cheez-Its in their eyes?
I can remove one status, so we can't really heal. But there we go. All right, Mike, you're up. Basically, you have full health, so you can just chip us with laser logic.
No, I know. I've been calculating,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to hit. I'm gonna hit Bear Bear with that human touch.
No, that's a healing thing.
Oh,
Just
shit,
to
my
self
bad.
heal. See, if you want to hurt people, your basic attack which is so powerful. Basically, laser logic or basic attack if you just want to damage right now. You could waste your system overload, but it's like a very powerful attack.
I want a system overload Crane, dude. Me and Crane are battling now.
Is that what you want to do?
I want to do the system overload. I want a super Crane.
All right.
I want to see what you built. Oh. Tony Stark built this in a cave.
Okay, I'm glad I got Crane because you know what I'm about to do.
I know. That's why I said.
I was stunned. I couldn't do it. You stunned me, so it's actually your turn. I can't go yet.
See, I wanted to see I wanted to see Crane's full power. That's it.
You have to wait till next because you stunned me with that.
Ring dash escape again.
Invisible.
Dude, I'm playing defense. No one can touch me. I'm gonna wait till y'all kill each other off.
It's okay, dude.
So basically, little secret weapon does damage. Bared hand grasp can do damage. Take my hand is like a healing thing, and then you have a super. You have full health. You don't need this.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah. Hit me with it.
Take my hand.
Okay, no, that's not the one you want to do because you heal, but I'll just go and help you out.
All right,
Basic attack, people machine. Dang. Yeah, you can't
Dang,
fuck with me.
comes so little
Hey,
HP.
you know what? Now that I've hit you with my super, I want to human touch you. Human
Yeah,
touch
you
Crane.
can't. You can only heal yourself.
Yeah, it's only
Oh.
5. Plus 5 temp HP.
Well, shit. Let me laser logic Caleb.
You can't.
There
I'm
we go.
invisible.
He's invisible
So you
still?
can
I'm
attack Barrett.
invisible,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
it won't
playing
let me do
defense.
it.
Let me attack Bear. Laser logic.
Okay, here we go. I'm about to go all or nothing.
Yeah, okay. There, I love it. I love it. Fucking do it, Crane. Oh, he's coming after me. He's coming after me. All or nothing.
It's literally a coin toss to where I die or you die.
That was worth it.
The most absurd move in the game is by Crane.
He just fucking ended me.
Yep.
I had full
Full
health.
HP.
Boom, gone. He just let down the full wrath of Crane
Ringer
on
dash
me.
escape again.
Dude, you're being a little bitch, dude.
Nah, hey, I'm playing
Okay,
defense.
Chris
You
can't
already
even
took
do this.
Mikey
I'm
out.
going for Chris because he can't pay attention.
I'm letting y'all, Mikey.
I just don't know how to.
You're up. Yeah, no, it's
play these games.
Mikey, you understand the strat.
There's damage. You have a
Secret.
damage.
Can I use my little secret weapon? Is that a good roll right now?
So you have basically that's a damage move. Who do you want to damage? Let me put it that way.
You can't-
Me
you-
or Brandon?
I don't
He
want
can't
attack me,
damage
I'm
Brandon.
invisible.
He did
I
his
wanna
invisible
smoke
shit.
with-
Oh shit! So you can only attack me.
You can only attack Crane.
You can only attack me, or you can heal, or you can heal.
Or you heal yourself or attack
Yeah,
Matt.
let me take my hand. That's
All right.
the heal, right? Yeah, give me that shit.
He wants to heal up. Heal him.
Yeah.
It's full
Damn,
HP.
back to
Crane,
new.
Damn it.
Crane got that weight advantage on. the
Okay,
barrel.
I'm gonna go and just do
I gotta be
adrenaline junkie.
strong.
I either heal 5 or I lose 2.
Come on.
Crane's an adrenaline junkie.
Oh, nah, come on.
All right, you're up, Caleb.
Spin strike on Crizzy.
Oh, come on, Caleb.
Well,
What can I say? I'm a man of strategy. You're up again, Chris. It's me and you.
I can take over if you want. We need full investment in this. I can do it if you can't. I'm just saying we need full on.
So
Don't do
he
it to me.
needs to. You need to beat little Caleb, is what's going on.
Big
here.
Caleb.
Yeah, you're.
I'm finna win this for you.
So you
Brandon.
still have full health, so that's an
know.
advantage. This heals. Little secret weapon is a coin toss.
Believe it or not, can I?
Yeah, you can do it. Let's see. It's not gonna be. Probably won't. Oh,
Oh, you in
All right.
trouble, B. Jones.
there you go.
You know what? Special Chaos Boulder Rush.
Wow. Oh,
They can be underwhelming.
Barrett.
Let me take my hand.
You want to heal up? All right.
That's a
Oh.
broken move.
Hey, dude, no, there's broken ass shit. You just got. I can tell you what there, but do you want?
Bonus stage.
Oh shit, you found it. Okay.
Yeah, I want to use bonus
It's
stage.
a toss, though. It's a toss.
I'm fine with that.
We'll
I'm
see.
willing to risk it. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna use it again
Little
next turn.
secret weapon.
Yeah, you found the cheat
Little
code.
secret
Little
weapon.
secret weapon.
Oh.
Bonus stage.
Oh
Man, 2 tails in a row.
Yeah, you're good, dude. This you don't need to heal. This is your
Can't
best.
believe it or not.
You only get that once.
Bonus stage. We're gonna go until I get heads. Oh my god, 3 tails in a row?
Barrett hand grip. Or grasp.
Oh, B. Jones.
It finally rolled in your favor.
Heal 5.
You kind of have to do this one.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
the
I
move.
gotta
It's a
heal.
coin toss. You either take damage or you get these two options. And this one,
Heal.
if you keep hitting, you can get your power up so high that your normal attacks can do like 10 damage each time or whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But
so
you
heal
have
me
the
right
risk.
now, and then if I can survive long enough.
You
I'll
have to.
use
It's
that.
the luck of the roll. We're about to kill you though. I'm just gonna go on. What you want to do? Little secret weapon or buried hand grasp? F it. I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Heal 5. We got to get up to at least 15.
It's a coin toss. He never knows if we get there. All right, Chris. Little secret or bear?
Take my hand. I want help.
You want to heal up? All right.
I'm gonna out help this motherfucker.
Dang.
There we
Take
go.
my bonus
That's a strategy.
stage. I'm gonna do the bonus, the
Damn it.
+2.
To what?
I'm gonna go speed.
Speed. There's no benefit at this point to say no. The only benefit you're gonna have is power or defense.
Give me defense. Actually, I feel like I got a low defense.
But there's a max. Just so you know the rules.
He said defense.
yeah, give me defense. I need defense wins championships.
for-
Nico Harrison 2025.
All right.
Defense. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Defense.
Defense.
Hand grip.
I'm
Defense wins
not trying to say
championships.
power, but if that's what you want to do, then we'll do defense.
Let's go for it.
So wait. Yeah.
You're up.
Barrett hand. Okay. Barrett hand grip is defense.
No, these offense. Everything is offense here. You have a heal, so this your basic attack is going to be your power minus their defense, but there's a minimum 1 damage. So this basically a 1 damage attack. This has the opportunity by a foreign coin flip to do more than 1 damage. This is the one that has chance of you actually doing more than 1
Yeah.
damage.
So a little secret damage.
That
Oh.
exactly.
Okay.
And there's the stun lock, so you can only get stunned like once. So, but I'm just saying you know that because this
Spin strike.
I was gonna say.
There
that
we
gives
go.
you that buys
Dang.
you time.
Bonus strike.
No bonus stage. So here's
Bonus
the coin toss
stage.
that might. Damn it! You got lucky. Now I can
Plus
heal
2
you.
to heal 5. Heal 5. Heal
Yeah,
5.
that's the move. All
I'm gonna
right,
Come back
this is the move here.
like LeBron.
Oh! Just trust me.
Bonus stage.
Damn it!
Plus 5. I'm LeBron in 2016.
It's literally a coin flip that's letting him get that versus taking damage.
Oh.
Bonus stage plus 5. I'm over here dying.
Oh shit!
Bonus stage plus 2 to power.
Oh! That's the other side of the coin, buddy.
Oh,
Do that.
man.
Oh, come on. Hand grasp. Hand grasp and end it. Break his hand.
I need
Ooh!
Barrett's.
Bonus stage plus 5. Plus 5.
Damn. Oh. Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna do-
done. You're cooked.
Dang.
You killed
You're
yourself.
cooked.
Hey man, I tried for you, Brandon.
You're
I
cooked.
did that for you, Bear Bear.
We're gonna do one
Shout
more
out
with different
North Korea.
characters.
Let's do it.
Are we? Do you want
Bear
to limit?
versus
Are we all
South
down?
Korea.
Just one more? Do we? I can because no, that's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
fun.
down.
Let's do it.
I'm Boyco. Your guns.
Hey, I'm playing as you.
You're Hendren.
I am people machine again.
Oh, we said it then. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm B-man.
We gotta. do
No,
it again.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I'm-
okay.
I'm,
We can get. Let's get kickers that haven't gotten.
Okay.
I'm cool with this.
That's
There we go.
all right.
Mikey,
Fucking-
Mikey, you know you have the most OP. Actually,
I do.
Cranes is like the biggest crazy payoff, but you might kill yourself.
Can I just say,
You got a special here that I intentionally made the most powerful. It's called Be Seeing You.
Can I just say
No, hold. No, Be Seeing You is so absurd. It's intentionally. You wouldn't wait till you're on cusp of dying because it gives you immediately full health, and then everyone's stunned, and plus you get +3 to every stat you have.
oh my that's broken.
Yes, it's
Be
broken.
saying
So
you.
Chris. Target Matthews. Target Mikey.
Exactly.
Be saying you.
There we go.
Broken character
Why
in the
does
game.
Mikey have Jason's bug on his shoulder?
I
So
know,
I'm
it's
first.
all
I'm
of it.
Boyco.
Uncle Matt,
So
can I-
honestly,
can I just say
we know what we're dealing with here because once he gets down low, he can use a super. Either way, we know the environment you're working with. It's absurd. I'm gonna use.
Boyco looks awesome.
No,
That's a cool
Boyko's
art
the
cover.
coolest card of my opinion.
Yeah, that looks sick.
So I can
'cause it
do. I
mimics
can
his
damage
art.
2 people with my dimensional sweep.
Boyko's art, it mimics his art so
So
well.
I pick my 2 targets. I'll hit you and I'll hit Jeff.
Damn.
All right, your soft max.
All right, let's.
I love Softmax's art.
I'm doing this
That's
for you,
sick.
Softmax.
Curse broadcast.
Yeah, I'm using. I haven't even read the others. Curse broadcast.
2 damage. Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Oh, and you play the music.
We're gonna use it on Mikey.
Damn. I'm finna be seeing
Yeah,
you
I
pretty
nerfed
soon.
your power and speed for a turn.
You got 0 speed, bro.
All right.
You were a turtle.
Don't worry about that. Chris,
I'll
your
go
turn.
for him. And this, okay, so you're
Andrew.
Jeff.
You're Jeff.
Oh, I'm Jeff. 2 damage. Twice what?
So basically, this is you want 2 punches, but you don't need to heal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll 1, 2.
Who are you attacking?
I can attack anybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mikey. I'll attack.
There we go. That's
Gotta
cool,
get
dude.
that one down.
All right, Mikey. So mic drop is a powerful move. 5 damage.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
It
only hit-
ignores 2 damage. So if
Hey.
your charisma is higher than the other person, you stun them. So your
Hey.
charisma is 7.
I'm gonna go
Basically,
ahead
you'll-
and hit. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Softmax because
You
that's
won't
my
stun
dog.
him.
I'm
That'll
hitting
hurt him.
Softmax with that mic drop.
Wow. I
Mic
see
drop
how
you,
it is.
Michael. Mic drop. Bam.
I see
Yeah.
how it is. I'm
Oh, yeah,
coming for
dude.
you, Mikey.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Boyco,
you pick.
you need to
You
help
pick my
me.
boy. You better do my boy Softmax right, dude.
Okay, so I'm about to do reality shift, which
You're
you'll
not
get to
reality
see.
shifting nobody, my boy.
All
Oh,
right,
he's
so-
hitting Softmax with the reality shift.
No, I did. Not all moves
Oh.
are attack.
Oh,
I did something that's not an attack.
until next turn. First melee attack versus you 0 damage attack. Okay, all right. So you're. I see. It's a trap card. Yeah, trap card.
Is it
Boyco's
Makes me not
wild,
an
dude.
ideal target.
Boyko's like
Basically,
he's like
you
the
could attack
mysterious
others.
stranger.
If you attack me, it might hurt you.
He's a mysterious stranger.
I'm gonna use my special grand final meltdown
Alright.
because that gives me a +2 wisdom permanently, which is a 10. I feel like that's gonna be
Alright.
helpful. I'm gonna use it on Mike. Oh,
Damn.
No, it hits everybody.
Oh, let's
But
go.
it only does 1 damage, but it gives you that plus that wisdom bonus. All right,
Cool with that.
Jeff is up.
Jeff.
You don't need to heal much. Brace up is basically a way for you to help somebody if one of us is. So you don't really want to help either of us. So 1-2 punch is the best way for
1-2
damage.
punch, since I can't do special ranks
Who do you- Yeah.
Softmax.
No.
What is up with everyone ganging up on me?
You're low.
All right. So
Hey,
Mike
man.
drop is a damage side quest.
Yeah.
Flips a coin. You can heal, and then you taunt somebody or.
Let me do side quest.
Dude, it's so many broken shit.
I wanna do
Mikey's
side
got.
quest.
Okay, let's see. So you can heal 3 and taunt somebody, where basically it forces them to attack you next, or you can
Yeah.
do 3 damage.
I
and
wanna.
then you can pick
Don't do
the
it.
person that somebody targets, so you
Don't
can
do
pick their target.
I wanna heal 3 and attack Softmax.
No. So you heal 3, now you're taunt. So
Oh yeah,
heal 3,
heal
but then,
and taunt.
then you taunt means
Yeah.
you can get attacked next.
Yes.
So that means you can
crazy.
I'm
force
healing and I'm
Softmax to
taunting
attack
you.
you next.
Yes.
So no matter
Bring
what, you
it.
got to attack you next.
Me and you, Michael. The Michaels shall battle.
That's fine.
Me and the Michaels. Me and Michael.
We're gonna use cursed broadcast on Mike.
Well, you
Yeah.
don't have a choice.
You've been taunted. That's all
Yeah.
you
It
got.
automatically does it for you.
You already
I'm
got.
coming for you, dude.
That's all you got. Oh, dude.
All right, I'll just go for Chris. Let's see.
I came on you.
Whoa.
1-2.
1-2.
We'll,
Basically, who do you wanna hurt?
Softmax again.
Damn.
He's the strongest. He'd be going for Mike.
No, yeah, we should team up on Mikey.
You shouldn't, dude. I got a cig in my mouth and a black pug. Dude.
Oh, what are you
Leave me
about to do
alone,
here?
dude. Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, let me nerd rage against Boyco.
Boyco, okay.
I want to nerd rage on you.
Dude, that is such a cool. art.
Boyco's the best.
No, Nerd Rage is it's
Is
just
it-
a stat boost, so you won't do damage.
I thought it. Okay.
That's just a stat boost to your
Who's
power.
Mike drop?
Sorry, I can't. It's yeah.
So Mike
I
drops
thought-
a damager.
I see. No, okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to special anybody yet. I want to. No, where's
Nerd Rage is something you do,
Yeah, so
and then the next turn you have to use your basic attack till you get advantage. of the
let me mic drop Jeff. We need to bring him down. Yep,
There we go.
there we go.
Like 2 damage.
Yeah, well he's at 25, 17, 25. I'm at 26.
All right, you're up.
I'm gonna use.
And your basic attack is though something. Normally, it's not a factor because your power's too low, but just it's something to be mindful of.
I'm gonna use. Scroll up again.
So that's a good one.
I'm gonna use Punchline Strike against Mikey.
Unbelievable.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be ganging up.
Now I gotta come for you now, Caleb.
What can I say?
I just had you attack Mikey.
It's my go.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I had you attack him, but next time I'll get you if you want.
My turn?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Let me
Dude, you're so
let me do
broken.
side quest.
You're like, you have nothing to be afraid of.
Let me do side quest.
Like literally, it's so.
I want to do side
ridiculous.
quest, and I want to.
You
I wanna
really
do-
don't need a heal.
I want to do force. I want to do B, 3 damage and force target.
So choose the opponent to hurt with 3 damage.
Don't do it.
Who do you want to hurt with 3 damage?
Boyco.
All right, and then who do you want to force me to attack next?
Softmax.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's strategy. It's strategy.
Okay, my only like thing against there is to do a move that doesn't force me to attack. So I'll do reality shift because it didn't force me to attack.
But then reality shift
So,
also.
my Caleb's up next.
I
And then
can't
you're
use
up
my
to-
super. I'm gonna use Audience Shield. I feel like that'll help.
Oh, evasive. So evasive is a pretty cool move. It's like a coin toss
Bottom.
on if you get attacked that you take damage or not. All right, you're up, Chris. So basically,
I
yeah.
want brace up.
Okay, so you get to help somebody with this one. So choose somebody to help.
Help me. I need it. Mikey's attacking me.
Boyco.
Oh, dang.
Yes, my defense is boosted. Thank you, Mikey.
Don't do it.
Yeah, dude. There's no point in being seen to you until you're about to be dead. Unless you just want to do that. But
No,
you could
let
use
me
it
do
strategically.
let me do nerd rage.
Okay,
I want nerd rage.
there you go. So now you're 8 next time. So if you do a basic attack, it would be 8 minus 5, so that'd be 3 damage. 8 minus 4, 4 damage. 8 minus 6, 2.
Don't
So
do
that's
it.
the way. All right, so I'm braced. I
Come on,
He's kind of a
Caleb.
weak character. I
What
can't
you think
do
I'm
too
gonna do?
much.
I'm just gonna wait till the end and just be saying
Basically,
Use basic attack on.
yeah, we just need to
Mikey.
chip him down.
Yeah.
That's honestly. What
And then we
need
got to
to
do it again.
So
on
I'm gonna
top
keep.
of
I'm
that.
gonna keep. I'm gonna help
just
Chris.
attacking the fuck out of me, man. Look, everybody's attacking 3 rolls in a row. They're
yeah,
all just
well,
attacking.
okay,
If you get
let's
to the
keep-
end
let's
of the
pick a-
game and you're at full HP,
Okay, here. Do you want me to?
No.
You go side quest and you can heal up or hurt.
Yeah, I want to heal up, dude. Heal me
Let's
up,
see.
dude.
Let's heal.
Let's heal me
Now
up.
you pick someone to taunt. You go. I'll force him to attack you because you want. You might as well. I'll do.
I had to heal up, dude. I knew y'all were gonna attack me. Give me that healing.
basic attack, Mikey.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
need to keep hitting him, and he's gonna hit you no matter what. So it's cool. No, you're
Attack
good.
Mikey.
Basically, we're all.
They're all attacking me. They've all just been attacking me. Let me fucking.
You don't need to waste anything on healing.
No, yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Basically,
I need to hit
nerd rage.
somebody.
You're patient.
I wanna
You
hit,
get the 2 extra bonus damage to hit plus.
Yeah, that's
2.
what I was looking
So,
at,
okay,
'cause
you
I
sit
know
on
a
it.
nerd
Next
rage
time,
is-
you have to use your basic attack to get that
Yeah.
advantage. So I know Caleb's doing.
No, I'm picking it
Yeah,
up.
Chris is
basic
doing
attack,
it.
Mikey.
1-2 punch. Now you want to do your basic
Don't
attack,
be mad when you die.
and
Yeah.
it'll be 9 minus. Look at our.
Yeah, I'm gonna
defense.
hit Caleb. Softmax.
That'll be a 5 hit.
Let me hit him.
Oh shit, Caleb, you get. Oh, he uses nerd rage to boost his basic attack in his that which gave him 9 power minus 4, so 5
Screw
hit.
you, Mikey.
Uh.
I won't forget this. Basic attack, Mikey.
Yep, no, that's honestly your best bet. And he's got 1-2 punch, which
Don't
is
be too
2.
scared to use that super now, boy.
No.
And now let me go ahead and
Use it.
Let me
It's his choice when to
on.
use it.
Let me see. Let me go ahead and side quest. Let me heal up.
Gosh damn it!
Let me heal up.
And when it
Heal
doesn't matter, you
up.
taunt because we're all attacking you.
Yeah, let me heal up. Come
Chaos
get me.
Vortex so we and that hurts other people, so I don't even
Come
want to
get
do
me.
that. Like, yeah, it's. if
You
we
already
act-
know what to do.
We basically have to keep getting them down.
Are you
So
gonna
he's
use
forced to use it.
You're gonna be conservative and play your chips. We got a queen of aces.
Let me heal up, dude. I gotta heal up again, dude. I'm hurt. Y'all keep hurting me, and this hurts my feelings. I gotta heal
You're
up
like
again.
busted, dude. You're the strongest
heal
player
up
in the
again.
game. Don't use your nerd rage, bro. Please.
Yeah, I'm hurt, dude. Heal me up, dude.
Yeah, it'll be never ending unless some people get more.
You heal me up a little bit, and then yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna hurt everybody. I don't want to do this, but
Okay,
Oh, no.
there we go.
Let me use cursed broadcast.
Okay, let me go ahead and use be seeing
Wait.
you on softmax.
no, be seeing you hurts everybody.
Yeah, okay. Well,
So it gives you full HP.
yeah, be seeing
All
you.
foes are stunned.
Be saying you. See, hit it. Be
Oh my god.
You get +3 to all your stats, and
Oh,
you get to
he's
go
at 20.
again.
He's at 20. We can win
No,
this.
but then you take a 10 hit at the end of it. But he's
Oh.
back to 20 health.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there we go. That'll help.
That's
That'll
so
help.
ridiculous.
Mikey.
So yeah, let me go ahead and
This might be never ending.
let me
Like,
basic
I
attack
made the game.
softmax.
It might not be a way to
let
be.
me let me basic attack softmax.
Bro, dude, I'm at 9 HP.
At this point, honestly, I hate to do this. But,
I don't know. You know what? Attack Chris. Oh, okay.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I gotta get rid of Chris while he's on second.
And we need to get another game because
turn
Mikey's
yet?
so broken.
'Cause I
Yeah,
would
you're up.
like-
You're up.
I would like first aid.
All right. No, Chris is. I know what he's trying to do. He just wants to stay alive, which
what I
might be
tried
the
to do
best
last
play
Yeah,
because he can heal himself.
Let me nerd rage.
And it's just so if we get to
Ooh,
a
so
stalemate where it's just people are healing themselves, whoever is.
So let me
the
basic attack then. Basic attack Barrett. I want basic or Jeff.
All right.
Basic attack Jeff.
Just give. Oh,
Bam.
shit. I'm
Don't
up.
do it, man.
Because I got power.
Don't do it, Uncle
I've got the power.
Go
do
for
it,
Mikey.
dude.
You know,
Do
the
it.
only chance to win
I'm
is
just
to
You
go.
gotta
trying to
weed out
actually-
the blood. You gotta weed out. Come on, Matt.
You gotta make.
He's hurt.
Don't
He's
do
hurt.
it. Mikey's gonna win.
He's hurt.
No.
You can't beat me.
Morality shifting.
He reality shifted.
Basic attack, Mikey.
Yeah, dude. There you go, dude. Come on. I love it. I love
I'll
it.
fight till
Chris is
I'm dead.
I
up.
love it.
Chris, what are you doing?
I can only do my special once.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's. Yeah, you can only do it
I'd
once.
recommend using it now against Mikey.
Honestly, I mean, it's as good as time as
You
any.
get +3 defense
That's
permanently.
kinda what I was thinking. Yeah, fuck it.
My man.
His defense is so high it doesn't even matter.
Let me go ahead and mic drop the fuck out of softmax. Get mic drop,
Bro.
dog.
I'm literally crawling to my grave. Don't do it,
Yeah.
Uncle. Don't
I'm
do
sorry.
Matt, Mike.
We got thin the herd, man. We need to get 2 different characters. I want to play another game and at least one more with different characters.
Chris, who you attacking?
So
me?
keep that in
Or you
mind. How
healing?
long this goes, because I want to do at least one more.
I need to heal. First aid. 5 hits. Full health.
Yeah. Chris is gonna win this stalemate because he's gonna be the max health.
Let me hang on. Let me side quest,
All right.
and I want to. Did I taunt everybody, or just do I get
No,
to
just
pick?
one
I
person.
want to taunt Jeff.
So you heal 3, and then you force him.
Yes.
But if he didn't do he still can choose not to attack. But he's full health, so I don't know. It'll be up to him. I don't know what he's gonna choose.
I love this music.
All right, I'll just go for it.
Where does music come from?
Okay.
Who, me or Caleb?
For you. It's
For
me,
you,
and
man.
Matt.
We need
Realize
real
it's my
time
spot.
engagement,
I'm sorry.
buddy.
I've been eliminated.
I'm sorry. And,
I already went. I did a damage. You're full health, so there's really nothing else you could do.
Yeah, fuck it. Let me I'm gonna nerd rage.
Okay.
Isn't that yeah?
So it boost you for do a basic attack next. Basically, is your
Oh my
best
gosh, you are so broken, Mikey.
Let me basic
move. Chris is up. You don't need to heal. So
just
attack.
1, 2, yeah. Or
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Get this guy out of the
so
game.
basic attack.
Basic.
Is,
Let me no.
no, if you did nerd rage, if you
I
don't
was
use
gonna
basic
say, I
attack,
thought
you're wasting
is my
nerd
basic
raging.
attack mic drop
No.
or is that
Basic attack is not on here. Everyone has it. So just
okay.
nerd rage
I got
props
you.
you for your using.
I didn't.
Your
I
normal
thought
attack.
mic drop was my basic attack.
Oh no, yeah, sorry. Everyone has a basic. It's
I see.
Yeah.
Go from
Oh, okay.
So who do you want to attack with your basic?
So
So you have 12
Jeff.
minus. It's about to hit him for 7.
Oh,
Oh, his
4.
defense is there. Yeah, so I'm. Yeah, I'm just reality shift, and I'm just Kevin attack you.
There you go. Get rid of this guy.
Yep.
That pug.
Mikey. No, I had to go. I'm sorry. I'm like I don't want the games to go on for eternity. So if we can,
Basic attack Boyco.
Oh, my rowdy shift hit you.
There you go.
Is the coin to hell yeah?
That's why I'm.
All right.
Get out of the game, Mikey.
I'm not healing. I
All
could
right,
just sit
Chris,
here
you're
and
up.
basic. Here.
I think damaging Mikey, you might be able to kill this guy. Do you want me to damage him? It's you. You're 24. He's at 8.
Get this guy.
Are you gonna
out
hurt
of
me?
here.
so can I do my special?
You already,
You
used it.
Okay, so that's why I had asked earlier. I didn't know if I could use it again.
Yeah, you can only get once per game.
So, what I do? 1, 2.
Yeah, if you who you want to hurt basically.
Boyco.
Bastard. Hi, Mikey. Why didn't
I need to heal.
you? Yep.
I'm hurt.
Now who do you want to taunt?
Fucking
I mean, you could taunt me.
Chris.
Okay, yeah. If they do an attack, I bet I'll just do this. I just do 1 damage to those. All right, Chris up. I'll just. You can't do anything else with hurt you, so I'll hurt you. You up, Mikey?
Yeah, let me fucking nerd rage.
All right. Oh yeah, I didn't hit that.
There you go.
Here we go. We're good. Chris is gonna attack Mikey.
Nerd rage, or I want to basic attack you.
There you go.
Okay.
He's got a low defense. Target him.
Yep. Trust me, you want to attack.
1, 2 punch Matthew.
Son of a bitch.
I'd like to heal up. I need a side quest.
So we're doing all these games, so however long we go here is going to dictate how long next.
Oh, okay. So we want me to hurry up and lose.
Oh, I'm almost the one that's losing.
Yeah, Mikey is.
You're gonna get
Almost.
3rd place.
Taunting.
I've been attacking.
Who do you want to taunt?
more than
Who
I've
do you
been
want to taunt?
healing. Fucking Chris.
That way you can't hurt me, which is good. Reality shift. Chris, you're up.
Let me 1, 2 Mikey.
I want to basic attack Chris.
There we go.
I need first aid.
Of course you do. Oh, whoops.
I need to heal.
I'm just trying to get the game down. I'm trying to get it. Let's see.
Oh, Matthew just.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom while y'all play.
There we go.
So what does brace up do?
You can heal somebody else, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck
I'll go reality
that.
shift, so we're going to do first
I
aid.
guess
So you
it's
can help
pretty
somebody.
much.
You can help
first
him stay
aid.
alive, or you can stay alive, or you can just damage us.
Let me 1, 2 punch Matthew.
But you can't, if you do an offensive attack, you can only attack him. Because he taunted you.
Okay,
So
first
if-
aid.
Alright. Or you could heal him with it. I forget Jeff can do that. So you could heal yourself, or Mikey, or me.
Gonna heal me.
And of course.
Solid plan. Solid.
Basic attack Chris.
There we go. We're just get through. Just gotta let's see.
I mean, somebody has to just make the decision to not fucking heal themselves constantly.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's all it
Exactly.
comes down
We
to.
get it down to. So it's a matter of
Yeah.
stalemating. So.
I could just sit here and heal myself and heal myself and heal myself and
exactly.
heal
That's what I'm
myself
just saying. Like, we can get too much in game.
until the point where I just hit y'all with be seeing you.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I'll just do
No,
one.
I
more.
recognize that.
let's see.
I recognize that I was like, well, I could have just sat here and
It's an
continuously done
absurd game.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm about to start a new one. I wanted to be obviously to explain moves, but I'm willing to sit here, but full. So if, I don't think he's in on it. So I'm gonna do the 3. Let's see. Well, okay. So I'm Chris
Crizzy.
this time, and he's Chris, and
I'm Hendren.
you're Hendren. All right. So there's some pretty interesting shit. There's some good stuff. So I already know what I'll do just because. Well, I don't need help, but I can stun you. But I won't stun you just because I want to be educational. So. Rapid fire, basic. You can hit 2 people. Armor piercing is a pretty heavy hitter attack. Covering fire is great because you damage somebody, but then you give yourself evasive. So that's a 50% chance of whoever tries to attack you.
Covering fire.
All right, and with who? Who you want to hit?
You. Oh, Mikey.
Okay, and now you're evasive. So whoever tries to hit you,
Don't do it.
there's a
Mikey.
chance they might not hit you.
I want to give a good cane bashing to Caleb.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, it didn't work, and you stunned him.
That
Sweet.
peaky blinder shit.
Sweet.
Gave you a good
Y'all are
cane
ganging
bash.
up
You're
on me.
stunned,
What's going
so
on
you're
here?
next.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
Don't do it.
what's the? I want the rally shout. Oh, what is that?
It's basically gonna help you in this. Make you get
Yeah.
+2 power.
I want
and
that.
you heal 2.
I want that. And now I'm back up,
All right.
and I'm
Whoops.
hurting people.
I just stunned him.
Let's do
Shit.
covering fire against. Yeah, let's do covering fire.
I guess who you want to hit with it.
He came. For
And
me,
I
I'm
stunned him,
coming
so
for
he
him.
can't. It's my turn next. Let's
Yeah,
see.
screw you, bro.
You shouldn't have done that.
Hey man, I'm just trying to. Shit.
Ooh, we're gonna do rapid fire against Mikey.
Oh, you get 2 people with this
And-
one
and
for one
you.
target. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
my
looks
bad.
like it be.
You're good. You're good.
All right, you're up, Mikey. Pendrin.
Let me get a first aid, dude. First aid.
You can
knew
pick
you
who
would
you
do
heal.
that.
You wanna
I want to heal myself, dude.
You should have healed
So
me.
selfish.
Unbelievable.
Go for
This
Mikey.
I love having this in my back pocket. I tell you that.
All
much.
or nothing. I bet.
Let's do covering fire against you, Matthew.
There we go.
I want to cane bash Caleb.
What is going on here?
Wait. Oh, that stuns him. Sweet.
What is going on
Whoops. I had to hit you, Mikey. You're stunned, so you get to go good.
I want to cane bash you now.
Damn it, that's gonna stun me.
Yeah.
here? All right, guns blazing.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's only gonna hit us each one, but you might as well use it.
Yeah.
Damn.
First aid.
Yeah, we
I know,
gotta
right?
take this guy down.
Let me. I want a special last stand, Caleb.
Oh my gosh.
No. So last stand is literally something that it's designed to where you can't die for 2 turns. So say we're about to kill you for 2 turns, you can't go below 1 health. And for every turn you survive, you get 5 more health. So we need to. You won't benefit. You can use it, but like you really won't benefit from it unless we get.
But
you
do I have a
down.
chance of killing Caleb with it?
No. This one doesn't do that. It's basically
What
it doesn't let you die.
What do you have against me?
I don't know. Just trying.
Basically, this
we're
is some-
taking
this
too
is
long
something
on
to use.
these.
I know, yeah. So I can.
So I'm trying to. No.
This one do super damage. If you just want to keep damaging, we need
I'll
to
just
cane
cane
bash
bash
the
you.
shit out
Go
of
for
him.
Matthew.
Yeah, I'll just cane bash Matt.
There we go.
Yeah, I can help expedite it.
No, it's no.
Okay, basics. I want to stun your ass.
Thank you. You know, we're going to do rapid fire against Matthew.
Oh,
Do we need to get him as a dude?
Or
Look at me.
Mikey, I mean.
Dude, I want his
defense is high. I'm going for you, Mikey.
Specials.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Next turn, I'm going for you, though.
So he's stunned. So, whoops! I stunned your ass.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're up.
Go for Matthew.
yeah. Let me. Let me cane bash or basic attack Matt.
Damn it. Because my defense is so low. Your basic attack does a shit ton. So that's. Uh-oh. I'm kind of in the position here.
We're putting cranes
So
back
your
against the
power's
wall.
9. Mine's
We're
3. Your
putting-
basic attack will kill me.
I'm going for
No. Well, that means. I think it's all or nothing.
it. Go for Mikey.
That's the thing.
It's the smartest play.
Yeah.
Oh!
Twice.
Sorry, Mikey. I did.
We're gonna go basic attack.
Twice.
You, Matt. I'm
You
sorry.
just fucking. Wow.
Let's go.
Okay.
That was for you, Chris.
Wow.
That's good. We don't have to do it again, but you kind of see the ridiculousness
funny.
of it. Once
That
you kind
was
of
funny.
understand them, but yeah, we've had a good time.
That was fun.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to force an interaction of actually. And I wanted to hear you say "be saying you," and it happened. I'm
Chris's
very happy.
caption, you brought words to a gunfight. Adorable.
I
Cranes,
feel like that's something
Cranes
you'd say.
rules.
And I'll
Those sound like
Yeah,
suggestions.
I'll quickly
to
go
me.
through the cards before we end it. So
Yeah.
here's greetings, traveler. Naturally, yours is
Like
like
on
most.
some, Cowboy Bebop.
Mine is I'm running calculations and running out of patience. Guns Chris, you brought words to a gunfight. Adorable. Jeff, if wrestling taught me anything, it's how to stage an epic comeback. Spore, there's a fungus among us and it's me.
That's it,
I
Spores.
love Spore.
Dude, I know. This is my problem. B-Man, they laughed at my bared hand once. Now I'm doing laughing. I did this because Billy, I asked him, like, what's some random thing about him? He's like, there's some toy bared hand that he had as a kid or somebody had. No, he didn't have. His brother found out it existed.
Really?
I don't know. Either way, it's like an inside joke for him.
The Barrett hand
I don't
thing?
even know. So I put
That's
whatever
a
that
sick
inside
picture.
joke into it.
That's
into
a
here.
badass picture.
So
The
that's why
Cowboys
they
hat.
laughed at my bared hand once. Now I'm the one laughing.
That's awesome.
He needs his Barrett nachos.
Hendren,
Because
Hendren's
giving
dope.
up isn't my vocabulary. Hearsay check. He is a teacher. He wanted a cane. This kind of crazy rules. Those sounds like a distance to me. The most
That's Crane.
up there, the most absurd characters.
Yeah.
and abilities you can have in the game. If you-
You've
if any-
ended
if
me
the-
twice with him.
I was really hoping I would die because
Crane literally has the
G. I don't pick
option.
fights saying them. No one got G. He's got some cool shit. He can like heal himself and do evasive stuff. Billy. He's got a tummy baby cascade where it does 10
That's
damage,
crazy.
and if he kills you, you get 5 health, and he's got some pretty crazy stuff. B. Jones,
Now, what
the
does it
most
say?
broken
I'm
move in the
gonna
game
take-
is this here, right?
Hey,
You flip a
like,
coin, you might
I'm-
hurt, but you could keep, if you
What
keep
is-
hitting a bonus stage, you can get your power up
What is
unlimited.
What's his
Okay.
caption though?
I'm going to take a wild guess you ain't got friends.
That literally.
It's literally a quote
I
from
know.
here, yeah.
One, it came up earlier with little Caleb said something about him.
I'm going to take a wild guess. Is that, yeah, I think you ain't got no friends, probably.
I learned from black rappers on MTV like Eminem, Dr. Dre,
And me. Yes, they're that party.
I love
Softmax.
Softmax.
Yeah, this kind of random. Boyco, whether I'm a dream or a nightmare is a better matter of perspective. He's like a surreal artist. I got that painting of him.
I love this artwork. It is so cool.
Dude, look at this actual shit. This was just my like version of trying to represent him, which his shit is even crazier.
Yeah.
So
That
this
is
is
sick.
like my take on his art, which is so much insane. You know, that's like I was trying to tell Aaron, like my idea was like with him and our like Buddha is like they're the version of them in our universe,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. As to like because like there are and here's good luck Buddha. Karma's great to hit back. Dude, he's got some really cool moves, right? Because you got fortune fate, you flip a coin to heal. Or, like, all this stuff is not really damage except for basic. Karmic shield. Shield yourself or an ally. Next time they hit, the attacker takes equal damage that they do to them.
Ooh,
Blessing of
okay.
balance is cool. Whoever, you pick somebody, whoever's higher or lower HP, basically, they drain the other health, like, higher or lower by 3.
Pretty cool.
And Karmic reset is insane. Set the target HP equal to yours. So basically, if you're about to die and he's got high health,
yeah,
I can
you
flip it,
set it to
and
his.
you have my low health.
Dang.
Ooh, that's smart.
It's
I love how it's Homer Simpson too.
Yeah, that's his real life.
yeah, no,
that's
he's
his
an
art.
artist, and like yeah. Before and this thing else you want to go, I'll throw,
No.
I'll go to those guys' pages real quick, these artists, so you can see actual Good Luck Buddha, so you can kind of see the inspiration of him in Boyco in our world. So here's Good Luck Buddha, Caleb. So this is actual Arston street artist, and this is like his guy.
Oh, okay.
So this is kind of like his version in our world, and then we got Boyco. His stuff is so.
Yeah. There he is, right there. Yeah.
Oh shit! Boyco art. So that's real artist. The kind of
Oh,
stuff
that
he
looks
does.
sick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's
I like
insane.
his style.
Oh no, dude. He's yeah. And then I'll go to Spore. Our buddy Spore. This little guy is based on this guy, and he does like sticker, but that's his little kind of character. He does like
The mustache.
yeah.
Does he
That's-
do like mostly graffiti work?
No, he does like sticker stuff, but he's done some like stencil graffiti stuff and things like that. But mostly it's like, you know, he just drew this character and created it on like the
Postage,
priority mail
yeah.
postage stamps things. That's kind of how he got started, and then, you know, from there he just kept his character going, and he's, you know, used it on a whole bunch of art and collabed with people all across the world, and it's pretty neat. So
Yeah. So
he's
that's
got
cool.
you know,
That's pretty
he's
cool.
got really cool stuff.
Heck yeah. So it was good. I hope we had a good time. It's fun. It's an
Yeah.
absurd game. Totally
Had a
ridiculous.
great time. Getting
And
beat up
so
by
to get put in,
Mikey.
we should wreck it up. Yeah. Wreck
Yeah,
it
go
up.
ahead, yeah.
Before I wreck it up, I'm gonna try and do a little move here.
Let me move my vodka out of your way.
Okay. My recommendation will be have a nephew, and if he teach him how to love video games and science fiction, because he loves Dune as much as I do, and I know I'm doing
love
something
Dune.
right.
I need to finish Dune Prophecy. I'm so frustrated
So
I haven't.
let him borrow your encyclopedia.
Oh, I let him borrow a book
I've
before.
read it before. It
I've
is
let him borrow a book. I'm
insane.
on about. So what's your recommendation? Just like quick, like anything.
My recommendation for sci-fi is 2001.
No, just recommendation of the week. In existence as a human, a single recommendation of literally anything.
Try new things, like music-wise. Try and find a new artist or a new genre that you didn't think you'd like, and find a niche inside that genre to appreciate, even if you're not a fan, but just appreciate and be like, I respect the creativity and artistic values that brings.
That's amazing, because we're doing this. I don't think we've had one touched on our music like that. So that's amazing. So Chris, oh shit.
Zambian rock, to be exact.
Chris, what's your wait? We got the
Ambient
table
rock,
here.
like
Wait,
you
we're
said.
affecting the table. Hey,
Yeah,
watch
so-
out, buddy. The table's.
Oh, my bad.
Chris, you got a wreck.
The weather is getting nice, so mine will probably be about the same as it was this time last year. Get out and go for a fucking walk. Like,
Your body
that's, yeah. Well, and it's like, I don't know. I think about, you know, people talk about things like seasonal depression and stuff like that, and I think there is a lot to it where they talk about it's, you know, the amount of like vitamin D that you're not getting from not being out in the sun, or like being, you know, just like I notice how much it affects my mood.
Dude,
When, like,
it's no
I'm
joke.
outside, you
Green
know,
space,
where it's like, even
sun,
if it's-
actual itself.
even if it's just for 30 minutes, you know, get the sun in your eyes, like go for a walk, just get out there and,
Amen, brother.
you know,
Amen to that.
so I know it's a repeat, but it's
No,
that
but
time
it-
of year and it's
it's
the
important.
perfect weather.
It's
for
really
it,
an important
and
one that it's
It
worth
really will
repeating.
keep you young,
And
and it
sane,
doesn't-
and
it-
sane, and
Yeah.
healthier.
and it
Like-
doesn't take shit. Like, put on whatever podcast it is that you normally
The
listen
Mikey
to,
and Me
or-
podcast.
Yeah, exactly. This one would be perfect. And yeah, go for a fucking walk.
Yeah, walks are good.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah, so my recommendation of the week
Oh,
would be
what's very, very fragile table.
understand how some of the negative in your life can help imply the positive. Notice that.
That's a good point.
Understand how those things that you initially see as negative also have a positive side to them. For instance, what I mean by that, in a way I can share, like,
Yeah, no, that would be helpful.
so my work truck went down not long ago, and that's been a big negative because I lose productivity, and, you know, I don't have the, you know, it takes me longer to get my mowing wheels on the ground when I'm about to cut. I'm working out of like my car. I'm having to just work out of my actual vehicle versus my work truck while I get this figured out, or what I'm going to do with my transmission, or am I going to buy a new work truck or repair this vehicle, right? And so there's that negative thing where it's like, hey, this sucks and this thing broke down and this is a hindrance, right? But through that, I realized and I've understood to give thanks and to be thankful and appreciative for the fact that while this might be my situation, that this isn't ideal. At the same time, it's
a Mikey do last move.
It's positive that in the grand scheme of the things that at least I have the ability to do all of these things under my own power, whether or not like. It's like I said, yes, it's not ideal that my work truck's in the situation that it is, but I'm glad and I'm thankful that I have the ability to still make do and get out there and do what I can with what I have. Like, I don't have this big, nice walk behind 48-inch mower to work with right now, but I'm glad that I have the ability and the strength to push a mower and cut grass and still do my job. Yeah. So while this is a big negative thing right now, I've found the positive in it, and I've taken appreciation for that, hey, I can still do this because it could be a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I could,
Airman, brother, and I know that perfectly, but
there it is.
That's right.
Guess, Mikey, it's time.
All right. Well, as my super says, be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
Be